Looks like it's working. You see me there? Do you? Yeah, okay. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning, good morning. How are you guys all today? Wonderful, I hope. All right. Well, let's climb it up fast. All right. Well, hello, welcome. I put welcome and hello together. Good morning. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now since 1993. So here on my lives, we're going to do a Q&A. There's a few different ways to get your questions answered. Hit that like button. Every 40,000 likes, we do 5 free questions. All right, and we'll go through the way that you can get a guaranteed question on here.
That's right. So in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered.
I did 5.
Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we'll be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
And welcome.
Welcome, yeah. So if you've been here before, put a little purple heart down in the comment section. If you're brand new, put a little yellow heart so we can greet you properly. Good morning. All right.
Nice to see all of you.
Yeah, welcome back.
All right, and I see lots of purple hearts. All right, we can get started with 5 free questions, so feel free to put in your free questions, everyone.
All right.
We'll pick 5 from the comments.
Hello.
All right, the first one I see here is from Esha, who says, "Will Tricelle and I have conceive a child together?"
So I hear for you, there is a child in the near future. They're saying that you'll be pregnant within the next 6 months. So yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Our next free question here is from Angelica. Angelica says, "Is Remo my soulmate?"
Not your soulmate, but definitely a soul contract, I hear. So this is an important relationship, not one to just take lightly.
All right. Our next question is from Anna Abatino. Welcome back, Anna.
Honey.
Who says, "Will I get hired to a job in 3 weeks or find the job in 3 weeks?"
So I do hear that there is going to be some interviews happening. They're saying there's going to be 2 opportunities. So yeah, I hear yes, it will be within the next 3.5 weeks, I hear. Yes.
All right. Our next question is from Raquel. Raquel says, "Have I conceived or will I this month?"
So I hear not yet. I hear the timeline for you is 2 months, honey. So you'll be pregnant in 2 months.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from Rebecca. Welcome back. Who says, "Did Tony move back to Indiana?"
No, not permanently. I don't hear that. Yeah.
All right. Thank you all so much. And we'll just go over everything one more time
For sure.
here. So make sure you're tapping the screen because at 40,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments. And in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end.
All right.
All right. Oh, and Angelica, who we answered in the free question, says,
Yes.
what is a soulmate contract?
So soul contract is different from a soulmate. So a soul contract is somebody that you've put into your life plan. So when you write out your chart, you make decisions and choices on who's coming into your life. This is somebody who you have contracted to be a part of your experience, but this isn't actually your soulmate. So there's a lot of differences with a soulmate and somebody who's just been written into your contract. A soulmate is somebody who you travel with. They're part of you. You feel complete with them. This is a little bit different. This is more of I have a mission with you, and I have to fulfill that aspect of our situation, our relationship, our contract. So that's the difference with a soulmate and a soul contract.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, we can get started here on our list. Our first question is from Britt P. Welcome back, Britt. So fast. And she has 3 sets of questions.
3 sets. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Britt's first question here is, I booked the B&B and car rental for the trip. James sounds pretty excited for it. Will he still be able to come?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will the drive and everything go smoothly on our trip, and will we all have a great time?
I hear it will go well. Yeah, it does feel to me like it doesn't seem to have any hiccups, but definitely give yourself plenty of time, I hear, okay?
All right. Her next question is, will he figure out his dog care while we're on the trip?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, I'm finally starting to see James open up to me.
Yay.
I feel this trip will make us official. Is that so?
So I do hear that you guys are heading towards being official in a relationship and it being announced and all of that. This is definitely a starting point. It's still slow though, okay? So don't get your hopes up that it's going to be right after this trip. You guys now announce it and whatnot. You guys are moving in that direction for sure, but still take it slow, okay?
All right. So her next question is the positive shift from him finally opening his heart to me? Does he finally feel a safe space with me?
He's starting to, absolutely. James is a little bit tricky because there has been a lot of relationship damage done, and it's not from you, obviously, but it is baggage that James carries. So be patient with him and just continue to show yourself as you are, and it will go smoothly, I hear. All right?
All right. Her next question is, will he continue to express how he feels about me? I don't want it to end.
Yeah, he's definitely going to continue to open up, honey. I don't feel resistance at all. But again, making sure that you are in a place where it is safe and you're not pushing too fast and too hard, okay?
All right. Her next question here is, will his son or daughter be able to tag along on the trip? If so, which, please?
I'm not hearing them coming. No.
All right. Her next question is, we spoke about possibly having a child together one day. Will he agree to me getting off contraception later this year to try for the future?
So what I hear for you is it's 2 years away. So not yet. Yeah.
All right. And her last question here is, if I stop birth control by this year, will I conceive next year? Month, please. Time's a ticking, Rebecca.
It would definitely be next year, I hear. They're saying in the fall. I hear around October. But it's next year, not this year.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Britt. Oh, and she said, P.S., please don't leave me like that again.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, we're back.
We're here now.
All right, and I do see a couple people are asking here in the comments how to get their questions answered,
okay.
So I'm going to go over that.
Sounds good. Oh, yeah, it jumped up like half.
Yes,
half
hello, everyone.
Oh.
All right, so in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live in bio. There you can also find all our and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we'll be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end.
Yay.
And make sure you're tapping the screen, everyone, because at 40,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments. So tap, tap, tap.
Yay.
All right, I'm going to read out our list
Sounds
here.
good.
Our next question is from Emily Doyle. Then we have Lindsay Aiken, then Alexis B, then Emma Baker. After Emma is Gina Bennett. Then we have Anita B. Then, one moment here. After Anita is Diane Robles. Then Diane Robles again. then Sadeshni Tracy, then Jessica Perez, then Freddie A, then we have Kelly Walsh, then Nicole A, then Christian Stone, and that's it for now. Thank you all so much. And I do believe those are all welcome.
Yeah, I think they are welcome backs. Yeah. Either way, welcome.
Yes. All right. Our next question here is from Emily Doyle. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Emily's first question here is, will Matt call me this weekend?
So I do hear that you and Matt are going to communicate. I'm not hearing it's going to be this weekend, though. It feels like it's a couple of weeks away.
Yeah. All right. Her next question is, do you still see us rekindling our relationship? If so, roughly when?
I hear yes. July seems to be a stronger month for it to start. It's not going to happen until then, I hear. So just be patient. It's not too far away.
All right. And Emily's last question is, will Harriet leave the picture of her, will Harriet leave the picture on her own, or will he leave her?
So I do hear that there is going to be, it feels like both. So they're both separating and they're both moving in a different direction of each other. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Emily. Our next question here is from Lindsay Aiken. Hello, welcome back. Who gets 3 questions?
All right.
Her first question is, hello, beautiful ladies. You were right. Colin has started to communicate with me. Yay! Yes. That's awesome. Woo-hoo. Thank you, Lindsay. She says, is this the start of things happening for us? Are things still on track to happen in July?
So I hear yes. One thing I will say is don't be too eager, okay? So what they're saying is it's good to respond and be interactive, but don't respond immediately every time, because then it shifts the energy in a way that you don't want, okay? So give it a few hours if he messages you, and then respond. Not every time. Sometimes you can do it right away, but not every time, they're saying, okay?
All right, Lindsay's next question, she says, I feel like I'm starting to go through a spiritual awakening. If so, what gifts do I have? I
would definitely agree with you on that. You're very empathic, so a lot of your emotions are a little unstable right now, but that is part of you waking up and being more receptive to others around you. So what you can do there is just make sure you're taking care of yourself. When you feel overwhelmed, make sure you're stepping back, that type of thing. They're also telling me you are very clairvoyant, honey, so that you do see things. So it's really important that you are paying attention to the things that are coming through for you, okay? All right, and Lindsay is being super generous. She says, I'd like to donate my last question. Aw, amazing. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Yay! All right, Lindsay's last question goes to one of you in the comments, so feel free to put in a free question, everyone. Yay! And one of them will go to one of you. That's right, that's right. All right, the first one I see here is from Kiki. Kiki says, is Jordan B a part of my future? Will he ask me out soon? So I hear yes, this does feel like somebody who is an important part of your future experience. It does feel to me like you guys are going to be more along the friendship line than the romance, okay? So I do hear that this is a strong bond, but it doesn't feel romantic to me. All right, let's give a big thank you to Lindsay for donating the last question there. Definitely. All right, our next question here is from Alexis B. Hello again. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions. All right. Her first question is, Rebecca, things were going well with Hakeem, but then we had a weird conversation last week where I feel like he basically implied he doesn't ever want a relationship with me. He wasn't being clear at all. Now I'm wondering whether I've been wasting my time with him. I told him if we're not on the same page, there's not really a point in us continuing. Now I'm confused about how he feels and what he wants from me / our connection. Help! So I will say for you, you're jumping the gun a little bit with throwing it away, so give it... take those reins back a little bit. I do hear that there is still interest, honey, so you really shouldn't be, it's almost, the saying, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Don't throw it away before it's even had a chance to start, okay? So I do hear that this is worth your time. It isn't something that you should just throw away, okay? So please continue to talk. It's about building the friendship before you can build the romance anyways, okay? All right. Her next question is, after the conversation, I don't plan on reaching out ever. Will he reach out and clarify, or is this the end for us? Yeah, you guys will definitely talk again, I hear. Yeah. All right. Will he reach out or will she? Yeah, he will reach out. Yeah. Okay. And her last question, she says, is us making things official by July or even at all still going ahead? Yep, I hear it that you guys still have this opportunity. You just have to slow it down a little bit, honey, and take it one day at a time more so than trying to be in that relationship before it's time. Okay? It's not time yet, is what your guides are saying. All right. Thank you so much, Alexis. Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Emma Baker. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Emma's first question here is, will Robert and I work things out if I stay sober?
So what I hear is there is going to be a connection there, but I hear somebody else is coming into your life. So I'm not hearing you and Robert together, honey. It looks like you do have a new connection coming in. But staying sober is definitely a big part of that, okay?
Yeah. All right. Her next question is, when will I start to build my house on my dad's land?
So I'm hearing 2025, and it feels like the very beginning of the year.
All right, and Emma's last question, she says, I'm starting a sober life journey. Any advice from my guides to help me stay sober?
So when you feel that urge to pick up a drink, or you feel like you want to be a part of that social experience again, what you want to do is you want to take a step back. You definitely need to stop yourself in your tracks. So change direction in your thinking and your feeling at that time. Find something to distract yourself with, okay? So obviously something that's positive to distract yourself with. One thing that you can do is when you get that urge, put on some music or go and watch positive affirmations or positive reinforcement things on YouTube that can help just to shift you back into the alignment that you want, honey. And I hear you've got this, so you don't have to worry. Okay, there's going to be a few hard days. Ask your guides to step in and help you and send you the people that you need, because it does look like there are going to be some people that are going to be there to help support you. Okay, so you're not alone in it.
All right. Thank you so much, Emma, and good luck with everything.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
All right, she says, thank you. 9 days in.
Nice. Awesome. Amazing. Good job.
All right, our next question here is from Gina, Bleach Blondie.
Hello,
welcome back, Gina.
Yes.
Gina's question is, the ranch I work for asked me to move with them to Texas. Should I go with them? I don't want to miss out on my soulmate if he's in Cali.
So I don't hear that you're going to miss out on your soulmate, honey. It's definitely a very positive opportunity for you. I hear it. It's a good idea. I hear that it's definitely going to work out for you. Okay?
That's awesome. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Gina. And please keep us posted.
Yeah, totally keep us posted.
All right. Our next question is from Anita B. Welcome back, who gets 7 questions.
Nice! All right, honey. Thank you.
All right. Give me 1 second here.
For sure.
Anita's first question, she says, a testimonial first. You said recently my mom who passed was going to give me a cat. Long story, I'll skip, but I absolutely thought I shouldn't get a new one, so your comment really confused me. But I ended up seeing my friend was fostering a kitten that I just really fell in love with, and I felt I had to adopt. Well, I just found out that my friend who fostered the kitten rescued her on Mother's Day. Oh! She says, her Facebook post I read said, what a nice Mother's Day gift to be able to rescue this litter of kittens. So now I get it, and I believe you that it really was a gift from my mom. Oh my God.
I love it. I have goosebumps.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
Amazing.
That is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that, honey.
All right. She says, my question is that I'm very concerned about my older cat, Shadow, accepting the new kitten. She's very jealous and territorial. I'm taking the introduction slow. Anything else I can do to help, and will they bond or at least be okay together?
They'll be okay together. They're not going to bond the way that you're hoping, but that's okay. You really can talk to Shadow energetically and even verbally and reassure Shadow. So it's almost like when you bring home a new baby, human baby, you have to pay attention to the other kids in the household just as much as you do the baby, right? So extra attention to Shadow, reaffirming to Shadow that, you're my precious baby. I love you too. Don't worry. This baby is, we need to help and rescue this baby. That's why this baby's here. Let Shadow know why the baby's there. Okay?
All right. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
All right, Anita's next question, she says, what tips do I need to know to help my meet and greet interview on Thursday go as well as possible? Okay,
so one thing I hear for you is relax, okay? Be your chipper self. Just keep it very positive and high vibration, light. Like relax is really the biggest thing. Relax is what they tell me. So before you go in, put on some upbeat, positive music and be prepared in that way. Just be yourself. You don't have to do anything special. You got it. You're awesome. Don't worry about that.
All right. Her next question, she says, do you still see B and I reconnecting and having a friendship that grows into more of a romantic connection? Or has my anxiety changed the timeline? She says, hang on, she's not done.
Okay.
I'm trying to relax and practice affirming, then let things be, but it's a challenge. I don't want a replay of my past where I think my anxiety shifted the energy in a negative direction.
It can definitely happen, especially with you. You're very quick with manifesting. So when it comes in, what I want you to do is just remind yourself that that's your old way of thinking and reaffirm the way that you want things to be. I hear, yes, you still have this connection coming in, so you don't have to worry. That is going to be the case. But when you do get that anxious feeling or you get that concern, you just have to tell yourself, and you can say it out loud, no, that's the old me. That's the old way of thinking. I don't feel like that right now. This is how I want things to go. So reaffirming it. And the more you reaffirm it, the easier it will settle in. Okay?
All right. Her next question, she says, how does he feel towards me overall? Was he ever romantically attracted to me now? And if so, has he always felt that? Or are those feelings yet to develop?
I hear they're still yet to develop. It feels to me like feels very close to you, but not yet in that romantic way. Yeah.
All right. Her next question, she says, sorry, one sec.
Mm-hmm.
She says, okay, I have a lot of questions about the best way to move forward with our communication and timing. Is what I have already done with interactions on the social media enough where he would respond and our communication would move forward now? Or should I still reach out again more directly?
I hear more directly. I hear that the social media aspect is good because it does put you in the peripheral energetically, but the more direct approach is what I'm hearing for you, okay?
All right, her next question. Her next question is, if I should reach out more directly, would a lighthearted email or social media private message be enough to start moving things forward? Or is he looking for me to join his social media lives again or apologize for something?
So I hear social media platform for sure. Do a direct message there. Email, it's a little bit different and not received the same way is what I hear. So do it through social media directly, okay? But in a private message for sure. I don't hear that you have to apologize for anything.
All right, and Anita's last question, she is donating.
Oh my goodness, wow.
That was awesome. Thank you so much, Anita.
Let's
give a big thank you to Anita for donating her last question.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to one of you in the comments.
There you
go. Feel free to put in a free question, everybody.
Amazing.
All right, the first one that I see here is Aruna, who says, I'm Aruna, 3 IVF failed. Any pregnancy luck this year?
Yes, yeah.
All right, let's give a big thank you to Anita.
Mm-hmm.
You're awesome. All right, and thank you so much for the testimonial.
Absolutely.
So
yeah, it gave me goosebumps. So.
All right, our next question here is from Sandra Phelps. Welcome
Hello,
back,
honey.
Sandra. Nice to see you. Who gets two
sets?
Yeah.
Two sets of donations?
Okay. Of donations. Thank you.
It's all good.
All right, Sandra's first question here. 1 second. All right, Sandra's first question is, good morning, ladies.
Morning.
Well, I started my new job yesterday. With that being said, what do I need to know about my new job going forward?
Okay, so you are going to do really well. I hear it is going to be a very positive experience, honey. Some of the learning curve is going to be a bit uncomfortable, but you don't have to worry. They are going to really love you. So it is going to be a very positive experience overall. Yeah.
All right, Sandra's next question, she says, when will I move to the area that my job is currently going to be located at?
So I do hear that that's happening this year. It looks like it's about 4 months away, honey. So there's going to be some quick shifting. Yeah.
All right, the next question is, what do my guides have to say about my current situation?
So I will say for you, trusting your intuition, trust your gut instinct is the biggest thing that I hear, and keep things, okay, so they're saying keep it under wraps or keep it to yourself. Don't overshare. Okay?
All right, her next question is, will Connor be okay with the babysitter I have coming over while I'm at work?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, when do you see me going back to court with my ex?
Okay, so that does feel like it's going to be early for next year. Not this year, so that's good. You have a little bit of time.
All right, her next question is, am I still on my path for meeting A in August?
You are, yeah.
All right, and Sandra's last question is general.
Mm-hmm. So with you, one thing that they are talking about is your meeting with A. It does feel to me like you need to get out of the house and have that opportunity to have the exposure outside of the home, okay? So that's a big part of where it's going to happen or how it's going to happen for you, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to read out our list here again.
That sounds good.
Our next question is from Diane Robles, who also gets 2 sets.
Okay.
Our next question after Diane is Sadeshni Tracy, then Jessica Perez, then Freddie A, then Kelly Walsh, then Nicole A, then Christian Stone, then Carissa Buford, then Lena Kristen, then Tracy Lincoln, then Isha Lynn,
Okay.
Then Ramanjit Gill, then Jessica Schultz, then Christian Stone, then Cynthia Afruz, then Carla Markham. Oh, sorry, Carla's going to email.
Okay.
Then Stephen McAdam, then Melissa Geyer, then Rosa Lescano, then Tanya M, then Aaron Early, then Heather Mogus, then Annie Sheridan, then Michelle Placencia, then Melissa McGuire, then we have Melissa Bray, then Rebecca Combs, then Jacqueline Nazario, then Alexis Scott, then Lindsay Aiken, then Hannah Berry, almost there, then Pia Zad, then Elizabeth Alfaro, and that's it for now. All right, thank you all so much. And if you want to get your questions answered and be put on that list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 gets you 3 questions answered. $25 gets you 4 questions answered. And $50 gets you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end. And yes, the list is long, but it goes by very fast, everyone, so Don't worry. And if you didn't hear your name there, just check your email to make sure if you got a confirmation. And it sometimes just takes a couple minutes to be added to the list, okay?
Yeah. And we read the list out more than once just so that you know when you're on the list, okay?
Perfect. Yeah. All right. Our next question here is from Diane Robles. Welcome back, Diane. Good to see you. You get 2 sets of questions.
Awesome.
All right. Diane's first question here is, Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
I am so upset. Mike found something out that was a lie and said terrible, mean things that he has done and to leave him alone. Are we done? Will he come back?
So I do hear that what was said is definitely out of misinformation. So I do hear you guys are going to communicate about this situation, and it does look like things are going to get smoothed over. So I would say it's not done.
Okay. Her next question is, I don't know what happened. Every time something good happens with us, it gets bad. I just don't know if he will come back or he means what he says about being done.
No, he doesn't mean it. And here's the thing. What he said is based off of something that isn't a true representation of things. So once he finds out that what was, it feels like there's a third party, I'm just going to say, that is speaking to or putting things in Mike's head. So that is going to come to light. Once that has come to light, it's almost going to be an aha moment for Mike. Yeah.
All right. Her next question, she says, will we reunite, and is there a chance of us getting together again? Please tell me what you hear.
I hear yes. It does look like it's going to be a little bit of time in between, but it's okay. It looks like everything does smooth out again. Yeah, it's going to be okay.
All right. She says, yes, his best guy friends is the third party.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, when will I hear from Mike, or will I ever again? He didn't block me, but viewed my social media after a few days of him saying he was done.
Yeah, he will. I do hear that you guys are going to communicate. It does look like in July, so it's not that far away. Yeah.
All right. Her next question, she says, does Mike mean what he says about saying he isn't into me anymore? Was it out of anger? I feel terrible about myself.
Yeah, it's definitely out of. So he doesn't mean what he says. He wants to mean it, because that would make things easier on him, but he doesn't mean it, I hear. Yeah, so don't take it personal, honey.
All right. Yeah. The next question is, his brother added me before this fight, so he clearly told his family about me, and now it's just back to square one. Why does this keep happening?
I don't hear that you're back to square one. It just feels to me like this individual is really getting in the way of things. I hear jealousy from this individual, so they're jealous of the situation. Yeah, and helping to sabotage it in big ways.
All right. And her last question, she says, will Mike regret what he said to me? And does he feel bad or not? I just don't know what to think about him and I anymore. Should I just be patient?
Yes, just be patient. I do hear he regrets it already, honey. Yeah. Because it's not true what he said and how he said it, you know? It just isn't a fair thing.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, honey.
She says, thank you. Yes, his friend wants me and can't have me.
Yeah.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
That makes sense why it feels like jealousy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Diane. And good luck with everything.
Yeah. It's going to work out, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from Sadeshni Tracy. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question is, I spoke to my director about my salary adjustments. Any good news?
Yeah, it does look like it's not going to be as high up as you want, but yeah, I do hear that there is going to be an adjustment for you, honey. Okay? A work in progress, I hear.
All right. So her next question is, will my husband get a director's offer this year?
Yes. Actually, not very long away, I hear. Yeah.
All right. And their last question is, what does my year look like for 2023?
Yeah, so for the next 6 months, it feels like there's a lot of really positive changes. Some things are going to feel a bit uncomfortable, I hear, but I get told to tell you not to resist because in the long run, it is going to be extremely beneficial for you, okay? So these big changes, especially when it comes to work or income coming in, they want you to be open and receptive to it, okay? Because it does look like it's going to be very different or a little bit out of your comfort zone, but worth it, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Jessica Perez. Hello, who gets 3 questions. Our first question here is, hi girls, I hope you guys are well. My first question, John suddenly pulled the plug in what we had, saying he was overwhelmed and he just wasn't ready. Was he being truthful?
So he does feel overwhelmed. I will say, yes, he was being truthful in some aspects of it. How it came across or how it was delivered feels like it was a little bit off. But the fear is real, okay? So there is definitely a lot of apprehension. Now, that being said, it doesn't feel like that is the end all and be all of it, okay? So I don't want you to feel like you got to give up and walk away because that's not the case.
All right. Her next question here is, he said he wanted to be together in the future, but stay friends for now. Do you see us eventually being together?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. And their last question is, was he being serious when he said that it was him and not me?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's big fear. Big fear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And I will just say, for those of you who are having some issues with the PayPal link, try closing TikTok, clear your cache and your settings, and then come back on. That might fix the problem, okay? All right. Our next question here, actually, before I go on to our next question, I'm just going to read our list again.
Okay.
Just because we added some people.
Sure, absolutely.
All right. Our next question is from Freddie A., then Kelly Walsh, then Nicole A., then Christian Stone, then Carissa Buford, then Lena Kristen, then Tracy Lincoln, then Isha Lynn, then Ramanjit Gill, then Jessica Schultz, then Christian Stone, then Cynthia Afruz, then we have Stephen McAdam, then Melissa Geyer. After Melissa Geyer is Rosa Lescano, then Tanya M., then Erin Early, then Heather Mogus, then Annie Sheridan, then Michelle Pacentia, then Melissa McGuire, then Melissa Bray, then Rebecca Combs, then Jacqueline Nazario, then Alexis Scott, then Lindsay Aiken, then we have Hannah Berry, then Pia Zad, then Elizabeth Alfaro, then Anna Abatino, then Claudine Gartrell, then Mrs. Susanna, then Desiree Rodriguez, then Michelle Pacencia, then Emily Doyle, then Deidre Cotterill, then Robin G., then Kara F., then Christina Almazan, then Meredith Johnson, then Alex Mantle, almost there, then Desiree Rodriguez again, thank you, and that's it for now.
All right.
All right, thank you all so much. You guys are awesome. And I do see that we are almost to our light goal. Good job, everyone. Keep on tapping.
Yes.
All right. Our next question here is from Freddie A. Welcome back, Freddie. Good to see you. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Freddie's first question is, I'm not depressed and happy, but I now feel I'm not attached to anything. Is that an upgrade? Thank you.
Yeah, it's definitely very normal. What you will find is as you're going through, so there are certain, how do I put this? you are upgrading. And the problem is that you have to integrate now some of the information that has come through spiritually speaking. So what can happen for a lot of people in this situation is there is a detachment to your surroundings, your reality, that type of thing. And so you have to give yourself the time for it to merge so that you feel the connection again. It will come back, I hear. It's good that you are noticing it, and you definitely need to go and do some grounding when that happens, okay? Yeah.
All right. Brady's next question is, I don't remember my dreams lately anymore, but I can only feel strong feelings of comfort and familiarity. Is this temporary?
It is temporary, I hear. Yeah, you don't have to worry.
All right, and Freddie is donating his
Nice.
last question, and it's perfect timing because we just hit our 40,000 likes.
There we go. Okay, so we'll do.
Thank you to Freddie.
Yeah, we'll do Freddie's first one, and then we'll do our 5 free. That sounds awesome.
All right, Freddie's free question goes to Brandy. Brandy says, will the online course be the right direction for my career?
Yes, it's a big part of it. It's not going to be the end all of it, but I hear it's a big part of it, yes. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much, Freddie. Yeah.
And I will let everyone know now there is 10 minutes left to donate, everyone. 10 more minutes left to get on the list.
That went by fast.
I know it did.
My goodness. All righty.
And now it's time for 5 free questions. Thank you all so much. You guys are amazing. All right. Our first free question here is from Shanae. Shanae says, when will I meet my person?
Okay, so I'm hearing 7 months away.
All right. Our next free question is from, let's see here, Annie. Annie says, will Mr. B reply to me?
I hear yes, honey, but it feels to me like there's somebody else coming in. So this is maybe just a bit of a distraction, I hear.
All right. Our next question is from Stephanie. Welcome back. Stephanie says, will my daughter's surgery go well? I'm feeling nervous.
Yes, I hear it will go well, honey. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Victoria, who says, am I having a girl or boy?
I hear a boy.
All right. And our last free question just for the moment is from, let's see here, from Kiara. Kiara says, will I have a good flight next week? I'm super nervous.
Yeah, you don't have to worry. I do hear give yourself lots of time, though. It looks like there will be some delays, okay?
All right. Thank you all so much. You guys are awesome. Keep on tapping the screen because at 80,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
And a reminder, guys, there's about 10 minutes left to donate, okay? So 10 more minutes left to get on the list.
Should we go through how to donate again?
Sure.
Just to be sure?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay.
All right. So in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member for both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end. All right. No, there is no Cash App. So just go to the link in the bio, click donate, and you'll be able to see your options there, okay? All right. Our next question here is from Kelly Walsh. Welcome back, Kelly, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Kelly's first question here is, how will my clinicals go this semester?
Oh, it looks like it's going to be okay, honey. It's going to be good. Yep. Yay.
All right. Kelly's next question is, will I be a mom in the future or stepmom?
So I do hear that there will be 2 children in your future, actually. So I do hear your own biological. Yeah.
All right. And Kelly's last question is, will my plans to move to upstate PA work out for next year?
So I hear that it is going to happen, but it does feel like it's a couple months later than you think. So not where you plan it. It's a 2 months after. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Nicole A. Hello, welcome back. You got 3 questions.
All right.
Nicole's first question is, hello again. What vehicle do you see me purchasing next?
Okay, so it does look like it is a smaller vehicle. Okay, well, I hear a Taurus. I don't know if that's even the name of a vehicle, but that's what I'm hearing. And it looks smaller. It looks darker color. Not black, but it's a darker, I would say probably like a blue of some sort. Yeah.
All right, Nicole's next question is, where will my family be traveling for vacation this summer?
Okay, so it is in the States is what I'm hearing. I'm being told California area, so whatever is going on there, it looks like that's going to be a good place for you guys.
Yeah. All right, and Nicole's last question is, where will I decide to permanently make my forever home?
That's going to be a ways away. I hear you're not permanently settling for about 7 years, honey. It does feel to me like there's going to be a move in 2 years, and then your final move happens 5 years from then. So I'm going to say you have a move in between your permanent, and it does feel to me like it's overseas. So it is actually far the 7-year mark. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. And there is 5 minutes left to donate, everyone. 5 more minutes left to donate and get on the list to get your questions answered. You can find a link in the bio. All right, and on that note, I am just going to go over the list one more time.
Sure, here. Let's do the list. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Our next question is from Christian Stone, then Carissa Buford, then Lena Kristen, then Tracy Lincoln, then Isha Lynn or Aisha Lynn, then Ramanjeet Gill, then Jessica Schultz. After Jessica Schultz is Christian Stone, then Cynthia Afruz, then we have Stephen McAdam, then Melissa Geyer, then Rosa Liscano, then Tanya M. Then we have, Tanya M, then Aaron Early, then Heather Mogus, then Annie Sheridan, then Michelle Placencia, then Melissa McGuire, then Melissa Bray, then Rebecca Combs, then Jacqueline Nazario, then Alexis Scott, then Lindsay Aiken, then Hannah Berry, then Pia Zad, then Elizabeth Alfaro, then Anna Abatino, then Claudine Gartrell, then Mrs. Susanna, then Desiree Rodriguez, then Michelle Placencia again, thank you Michelle, then Emily Doyle, hello again, then Deidre Cotterill, then Robin G, then Kara F, then Christina Almazan, then Meredith Johnson, then Alex Mantle, then Desiree Rodriguez again, thank you so much, then Caitlin K, then Steph McKay, then Nia Martin or Naya, then Tracy Lincoln, then Connie Himes, then Angelica Yepes, then Tonya Blount, then we have Angela Wright, then Haley T, then Kimber Pell, then Christina Alejandro, almost there, then Christy Bermudez, and that's it for now.
All right.
Thank you all so much. And there is about 3 minutes left to get on that list, everyone, okay? So if you want to get on the list and get your questions answered, 3 more minutes. All right. Our next question here is from Christian Stone. Hello. Christian gets 3 questions. Thank you so much. Their first question here is, am I shifting again? What is the goal of this shift?
Yeah, so, there's a lot of things that are changing for you, especially when it comes to understanding of you is what I hear. Okay, so you're definitely shifting. I'm going to say it's going to be a little painful is what I hear. Okay, so just be prepared. It's worth it in the end though.
All right. Christian's next question is, can you describe my soulmate / person I'm going to marry a little?
So I do see like brown hair to about here, I would say. So kind of like a bob level is the best way to the ear. Dark brown is how I see it. Light eyes, a paler complexion, tall, very slender in their body type is what I hear. The laugh is the biggest thing that stands out. So it's like it is just very happy individual and laughs a lot. Okay, that's significant for you to know.
All right. And Christian's last question here is, anything cool going to happen in the months ahead?
So I will say for you, you are opening up in a very big way. It does feel to me like some of your abilities are starting to show through. So it looks like you will have more of your spiritual gifts coming through this year.
All right. Our next question here is from Carissa Buford. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Carissa's first question is, when will I get pregnant and by who?
Okay, so they give me a J name. They don't give me the full name, but they show me a J. It looks like that's going to happen in about 1.5 years, though. Yeah.
All right. Their next question is, starting school next week, will it be a good thing towards my career?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. And Carissa's last question is, should I work at FedEx at night?
For temporarily, I hear. So it's not going to be a long-term thing, but temporarily, yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Lena Kristen. Lena gets 3 questions.
All right.
And welcome back.
Yes, always.
Lena's first question is, hi girls,
Hi.
I'm having a tough time with one of my landlords. She came down to my apartment and yelled at me. I know I've asked this before, but do you see anything regarding this? Will I move or what will happen?
So I don't see a move yet. That is in the future, but not right away. Not in the near future. It feels like it's a long way. It's going to be okay, is what I hear. The landlord has issues, is what I get told.
All right. Lena's next question is, do you see anything regarding my finances? Will I be rich, LOL?
Mm-hmm. Not in the sense that you're thinking. I do see financial stability, and I definitely do see much more balance over the next 2 years specifically. So it does look like there's going to be a big shift around your finances. I'm not seeing rich the way that you're thinking, but definitely well off and comfortable is what I hear, okay?
All right. And her last question here is, I know I will move one day, but will my new home be something I purchase, or do I move home to my mother or a friend?
So it looks like it is going to be something of yours. No, I don't see you sharing. So it's not going to be with anybody else, like in a family or a friend type setting. So no, it'll be yours.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Our next question here is from Carrie B. Hello, welcome back. Who gets 4 questions.
All right.
Good
Thank you so much for the gifts, guys.
All right. Carrie's first question is, hello, ladies. Matt and I hung out the other night after bingo. We had a great night, but a friend of a friend belligerently approached him and told him he needs to treat me better and he needs to step up. He started getting irritated, which led to him to tell her he's never getting married again. Was he just saying that because he was upset? What was going on with him in that situation?
So definitely is not the type of person that we do that to. Matt takes that stuff. Matt's the type of person that will do the exact opposite of what you present. So if you push that energy, and I know it wasn't you that did this, but if somebody pushes that energy, it will push him in the opposite direction. He always will do the opposite. So that's not how we approach him, okay? I do hear that that isn't the case, that what he said is just how he felt in that moment, but that's not the truth. Yeah.
All right. Carrie's next question is, I added Matt on Facebook, but my request was denied. I asked him why, and he said he never denied it. His response was, so whatever the powers may be that denied you, they must have had a reason. So I told him to add me then, and he never responded. It made me feel weird. Is he telling the truth, or what is his reason he would deny my request and lie about it?
So I do hear that he did deny it, so I don't get the sense that that was something that was done accidentally. It does feel like he did deny it, and is just too much of a wimp to admit it. Also, I do get that he regrets that, so I do hear that you guys will connect, but not yet, okay? So just give it some time. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, just making sure, is Matt seeing, talking, or sleeping with anyone else?
No. Talking, yes, but not, they're not, it's nothing serious and there's nothing committed or anything like that. It just looks like there are people that he talks to. Okay.
All right. And her last question is, my apartment complex sent an email saying a vendor is coming in to do balcony inspections. I've modified my balcony and I'm afraid I'll have to dismantle it. It's my sanctuary. Are they just checking the structure, or is my catio in trouble?
You might have a bit of an issue, but I do hear that it is something that, because it's not a permanent modification, you can get away with it, okay?
All right.
So just don't fold at first sight, is what I'm going to say.
All right. Thank you so much, Carrie. And that is it for our donate button, everyone. So our list is now closed, and we're turning the donate button off. Thank you to everyone who has donated so far. I'll be going over the list in a few minutes, just to make sure that we have everyone okay. But thank you all so much.
Yes.
All right. Our next question here is from Sandra Phelps. Hello. Welcome back again. We got 3 more questions.
Okay.
Always good to see you, Sandra.
Always, yes.
All right, she says, you said I have to get out to meet A in August. Where will that be at?
So it does feel to me like you're out with friends. You do have social stuff that you're doing. It does feel to me like it's a restaurant setting. So but you're out with a couple of people is what it feels like. So you're not by yourself. Yeah.
All right. Sandra's next question is, will I meet A in the area that I'm working in now?
It doesn't feel like it's going to be in the area you're working. Again, it's like a public restaurant-y type feel is what I get. Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. And Sandra's last question is, what does the town start with that I'll be moving to by my job?
So they give me an O.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Sandy Grove. Welcome back.
Hello, honey.
She gets 3 questions.
All right.
Sandy's first question is, good morning. I'm so confused of what to do about my husband. I'm so stressed out.
So one of the things that I get for you, honey, is we got to focus on ourselves and really just don't put your energy there at the moment, okay? It does feel like at this time right now where you're at, it's got to be about you and nobody else. So you really have to take care of yourself in this moment. There's nothing you can do to change the situation, they say. So all you can do is work on you and really feeling good about yourself. Okay?
All right. And Sandy's next question is, I'm working on my health. How am I doing?
Good, I hear. Yeah, it's definitely an important step for you. I will say, as soon as you are more mobile, get out in nature, okay? Because that's going to help a lot with how you're just feeling and elevating your mood, okay?
All right. And Sandy's last question is, general, please.
Okay. So the biggest thing I hear for you more than anything, honey, is that we have to focus just on the moment right in this time. Okay. So don't get stuck and caught up in the future of things. We have to stick in the now. When you feel yourself daydreaming or pulling towards the future, just remind yourself that you need to deal with the current situation. I know it's hard sometimes because it's a lot of heavy energy, but you really do need to be in your now. Okay. I hope that makes sense.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here, one second, is from Taikisha Scott. Welcome back, honey. Taikisha, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Taikisha's first question is, what week this month will Diego get approved for the rental assistance? The application is still under review.
So I do hear 3rd weekend, so it's coming up next 2 weeks. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, what week this month will I go into labor?
Okay, so very, very, I hear the 17th, so I'm going to go with that. That's what I hear, so be ready.
All right. And Taikisha's last question here is, will I babysit Miles in my home around August or another kid?
No, I do hear Miles, and I do hear another one. So there is going to be 2, is what I'm hearing.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Mrs. Susanna. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
Nice.
Her first question here is, you mentioned in the last piece that Steve and I will have a break in the relationship. What will happen and when? Will it recover?
It will recover. I hear it will. It just feels to me like there is going to be some emotional tension and that you guys are going to need to take a breather. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, I have a meeting with the educational department in regards to the additional numbers, waivers, and conditions. Will it get approved by Nicole?
So I do hear that there is going to be an approval. It does feel to me like they're going to counter though. So it's not going to be exactly how it's been written out. It looks like it's going to be adjusted a little bit.
All right, and her last question is, when will the buyer place an offer on my business after she gets the additional paperwork?
So I do hear that it is going to be almost immediately after all of the paperwork has been handed over. I'm not sure if that's the right word to use, but yeah, once all of the paperwork is there, it looks like it's right afterwards. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Tracy Lincoln, who gets 3 questions. Okay. Tracy's first question is, should I have Corey apply for my apartment or should I?
You, I hear. Yeah.
All right, Tracy's next question is my new job a good fit for me?
So I hear it's a temporary fit. It doesn't feel like this is going to be your long term, okay? So this is a step up into a new direction, but it's not where you're staying, is what I hear.
All right, and her last question is there anything I should know?
So I do hear for you, honey, you are very sensitive energetically, so it's important that you don't allow lower vibrational people or negative people to be in your energy field for too long, okay? I know sometimes it's unavoidable, but don't choose to be around people who are depressed or people who are sickly or people who have that lower vibration, because it affects you in a very hard and impactful way, okay?
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Aisha Lynn, or Isha, who gets 3 questions. Their first question here is, I have kids, he doesn't. We've tried multiple times and it never happened for us. Will Trussell and I for sure conceive together, or is there a health issue with him?
No, I don't hear that there's a health issue. It's like timing is basically what I'm being told. Just not yet, not the right timing is the only reason why.
Yeah. All right. Her next question is, will I move to Ohio this year, and will it be a good move?
I hear it will be a good move, and it does feel to me like it's going to change things in a very dramatic way for you.
Yeah. All right. And their last question is, will I get a job soon?
Yeah, it looks like you're going to be starting work in July. So I would go looking online. I do see that there is an online venue that you're going to be using to find your job, okay? So it's like a job search engine or something, but it's online is what I hear.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much. I think it's I'm just going to read our list here.
That sounds good.
All right. Next on our list is Ramanjeet Gill. Then we have Jessica Schultz. Then Kristen Stone. Then Cynthia Afruz. Then Stephen McAdam. Then Melissa Geyer. Then Maha B. Yay, Maha, you made it. Yay. Then Rosa Lescano. Then Tanya M. Then Aaron Early. After Aaron is Heather Mogus. Then Annie Sheridan. Then Michelle Placencia. Then Melissa McGuire. Then we have Melissa Bray. Then Rebecca Combs. Then Jacqueline Nazario. Then Alexis Scott. Then Lindsay Aiken. Then Hannah Berry. Then Pia Sad. Then Elizabeth Alfaro. Then Anna Abatino. Then Claudine Gartrell. Then Mrs. Susanna again, thank you. Then Desiree Rodriguez. Then Maddie Piercy. Then Michelle Placencia again, thank you so much. Then Emily Doyle. Then Deidre Cotterill. Then Robin G. Then Kara F. Then Christina Almazan. Then Meredith Johnson. Then Alex Mantle. Then Desiree Rodriguez. Then Caitlin K. Then Steph McKay. Then Naya Martin. Then Tracy Lincoln. Then Connie Himes. Then Angelica Yepes. Then Tonya Blount. Then Angela Wright. Then Haley T. Then Kimber Pell. Yay, Kimber, you made it too. Then Christina Alejandro. Then Christy Bermudez. Then Lisa A. Then Leah Carroll. Then Pamela Marks. Then Hermione Alves. Then Pamela Marks again, thank you. Then Carrie B. Then Kothunder Raman Shivani. Then Anna Stewart. After Anna Stewart is Cheryl O'Brien. Then we have, one second here. Cheryl O'Brien is the last one.
Okay.
Yeah. Whew. Thank you all so much. You guys are awesome.
That's a big list.
And if there is anyone else who donated and you did not hear your name on that list and you have not been answered yet, please just head over to our live support, let them know, send them the email that you used to donate, and stay in the chat until you get confirmed. And for the rest of you, the donate button is turned off and the list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donations. But keep on tapping, because at 80,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you all so much.
Amazing, hey?
Okay, I'm just going to take a sip of water.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I know I didn't talk as much, but...
All right.
That's a list, eh?
Yeah. Our next question here is from Ramanjeet Gill, who gets 4 questions. Their first question is, has my husband ever cheated on me when we were dating or after marriage?
I don't hear yes, but no.
All right, the next next question is, will my husband and I rekindle or will we separate?
So it looks like there is going to be a bit of a separation, but I do see that you guys will come back together, okay? So it's a temporary separation is what I hear.
All right, their next question is, if we separate, when?
It feels like it's a couple of months away, so it's happening pretty quick.
All right, and their last question is, when will I have another baby?
So they're saying that you're not going to be having another child for 3 years.
All right, thank you so much. And just a reminder, guys, no, our donate button is turned off and our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donations. But keep on tapping because at 80,000 likes, we'll do 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
Tap, tap, tap. All right, our next question here is from Jessica Schultz. Hello. Who says, does my boss like me? Work's been weird energy.
Your boss does like you, honey. I do hear that there is some stuff going on in your boss's life and it's just kind of trickling out energetically that way. It's not you. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Christian Stone. Hello again. Who says, will Jordan communicate with me soon?
I hear that you guys will talk. It looks like it's going to be July. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Our next question is from Cynthia Afruz, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Cynthia's first question here is, will I be able to buy my dream home in my preferred area by this year?
Not this year. They're telling me that it's going to be later next year. Yeah.
All right. Cynthia's next question is, will me and my husband be financially stable soon?
So it looks like the stability that you're looking for isn't going to happen for about 8 months. So it is happening though, so that's a good thing.
All right. And their last question is, will my health be better soon?
Yes. Yeah, you're already on the way of increasing and having better health is what I hear. So yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Stephen McAdam. Hello. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is, hi, wonderful ladies. As always, I apologize for any repeating questions. It's okay, Stephen.
Yeah.
They say, in terms of my person of interest, her name is Hamali. Are there any updates for when the earliest communication will happen?
So I do see communication happening in July for you guys. It does feel to me like the energy and the momentum of it is already coming up. So it is happening pretty quick. Yeah.
All right. Their next question is, will Hamali and I truly be in a loving relationship with each other again soon? And if so, by when?
You will. I think the relationship aspect of things, so you guys are going to communicate before the relationship obviously happens. But I do see the relationship happening. It's end of August, beginning of September is what they're telling me, okay?
All right. And their last question is, are there any third parties or anyone else that I should be worried or concerned about? Thank you guys.
I'm not getting a yes on that. So I hear the only thing that you need to really concern yourself with, honey, is keeping yourself open and receptive to allowing that connection again. Okay, so sometimes your fear gets in the way is what your guides tell me. All
right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Melissa Geyer, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back. Their first question here is, did Mark send that last text message to me on his own free will to end our relationship, or was he influenced by Adriana?
So it does feel to me like there was some pressure. Yeah, so it wasn't on his own free will.
Yeah. All right, their next question is, you told me a while back that Mark would be learning the truth about Adriana soon, but now we are in no contact. When will Mark be finding out the truth about Adriana and leaving that situation for good?
Yeah, it feels over the next couple of months there's going to be a lot of evidence to overwhelm, I hear. Okay, so over the next couple of months is when things are going to start presenting.
All right, and their last question is, Mark has me blocked currently. I've stepped back, allowed this separation, and pulled back my energy for now. But do you still see any future relationship between Mark and I after this conflict and separation?
I hear yes. It's good that you have pulled your energy back, and definitely better in the long run for the whole situation, for sure. It does look like that you're going to get unblocked, so I wouldn't even concern myself with the fact that you've been blocked at this point.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Maha B. Welcome back, Maha, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Good to see you. Maha's first question is, yay, hi. Me and my person survived. Now what's in store for us?
Okay, so it does feel a lot more stable, I'm going to say, so it's a good thing. I knew that the conversation was going to go okay, so I'm not too worried about that. I hear you guys are just going to have a lot of the same energy back and forth right now, but it's kind of necessary while you are working through your own stuff. So it feels like distraction on both sides. So you're distracted, they're distracted, and you come together from time to time. So don't overthink it is what I get told to tell you, okay? Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a good relationship in the long term, okay? I know it just feels like sometimes there's hiccups.
All right, Maha's next question is, long story short, is he going through, long story short is, he's going through it. What does that mean for us and our future together?
Yeah, so again, it's going to be a little bit of this up and down, hot and cold kind of energy where I'm taking care of the things that are going on in my life, you're taking care of the things going on in your life, and then we come together when we're free and able to do so. So try not to take it too personally when you don't have the opportunity to see each other as regularly as has been in the near past here. Okay, so it does look like there will be some on and off energy, but it's not an intentional like I'm pulling back or anything like that. Okay.
All right. And Maha's last question is, I'm still feeling sad that we had a scare. Was there a higher reason for that? A forced shift to get things to move, to make us realize our feelings for each other?
Absolutely. It was a big part of helping you to open up to and stop having resistance to the relationship is what I hear. So it was really to help you both come together in a stronger way. Yeah. And it's a good thing. I know it's scary, but it's a good thing.
All right. Thank you so much, Maha. Our next question here is from Rosa Lescano. Hello, welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Rosa's first question here is, hello, beautifuls. Rosa here. I once had a dream about my cousin E and my sister-in-law E. They were both bullying me from afar at an event, giving mean girls in the dream. In the dream, I snapped on both of them. What was the message here? Was this regarding the past? They did this to me in the past. Or is it a warning that it's happening again?
No, I don't get the sense that it's a warning. It's more of a, I'm dealing with the flow of that kind of energy, and I do hear that there is somebody else that is just being represented by them. So it does feel like there is somebody else in your energy field that maybe doesn't have your best interest and that you are trusting is what I hear, okay? So just take a look at the group of people around you and assess who reminds you of your cousin, okay?
All right, Rosa's next question is, do you hear any initial or name in my energy field that I need to be careful with, whether it be personal or career-wise?
It's career-wise is what I hear, so it's definitely somebody who you are around at work. They don't give me a name. It just feels to me like a very domineering energy, a very aggressive individual who always seems to be in that energy of being right. Even when they're not right, they come across that they're always right, so you can't argue with them. Okay.
All right, and Rosa's last question is, hi, my third question is as follows. Is there advice you can give me to help me overcome the bit of regret I feel with the car situation? I can't help but think of what could have been in the first car I was looking at. I'm very grateful for the car I ended up in. The current car I got is cheaper, but also doesn't feel like me, like the first car did. How can I remove this feeling and replace it with more gratitude?
So just understand that, that first car, you didn't get it at this point, but when it's time, you will get the car that fits and suits you. So be grateful and accept the fact that, this is what you came to have and honor it. Absolutely be happy and grateful that you still have it. But know that it is just temporary and that you will get your perfect fit in the future, right? So just remind yourself of that. I'm grateful for you, but I am looking forward to the new one that I will be getting in the future.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here, I'm just going to read our list again and round up everyone.
Sure.
Our next question is from Tanya M., then Erin Early, then Heather Mogus, then Annie Sheridan, then Michelle Placencia, then Melissa McGuire, then Melissa Bray, then Rebecca Combs, then Jacqueline Nazario, then Alexis Scott, then Lindsay Aiken, then Hannah Berry, then Pia Sad, then Elizabeth Alfaro, then Anna Abatino, then Claudine Gartrell, then Mrs. Susanna, then Desiree Rodriguez, then Maddie Piercy, then Michelle Placencia again, then we have Emily Doyle, then Deidre Cotterill, then Robin G, then Kara F, then we have Christina Amazon, then Meredith Johnson, then Alex Mantle, then Desiree Rodriguez again, thank you so much, then Caitlin K, then Steph McKay, then Naya Martin, then Tracy Lincoln, then Connie Hines, then Angelica Yepes, then Tonya Blount, then Angela Wright, then Haley T, then Kimber Pell, then Christina Alejandro, then Christy Bermudez, then Lisa A, then Leah Carroll, then Pamela Marks, then Hermione Aldez, then we have Pamela Marks again, thank you, then Carrie B, then Kuthondaraman Shivani, then Anna Stewart, then Cheryl O'Brien, and that's it. Thank you all so much. So if there is anyone else who donated and you did not hear your name on that list and your question has not been answered, please head over to the live support through the link in the bio. Send them the email that you used to donate and stay in the chat until you get confirmed. Thank you all so much. And remember, keep on tapping the screen because at 80,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments. And at the end of the live, we'll be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end. All right. Our next question here is from Tanya M. Hello. Tanya says, will Suleiman leave the third party and will we get back together again? Things have been going pretty well.
So what I hear is there is going to be an opportunity for reconciliation, but they do tell you to take it slow, okay, honey? Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question is from Erin Early, who gets 2 sets of questions.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Erin. Erin's first question here is, so glad you're back. So I spent 4 days with Kenny. We were intimate. I was surprised. Has this changed anything in our timeline?
I don't hear that it has changed the timeline in the sense of when everything becomes official. It definitely is part of the process, though. Okay? Oh, thank you, honey.
All right. Their next question is, you told me not to hermit this month. I was invited to visit an old friend, but I'm not sure I should.
So I would say yes, go. Yeah.
All right. Erin's next question is, more past life, please.
So with you, honey, one thing that is coming up is you stepping into your more medicinal, but also your magic side, okay? So you've had quite a few lives where you've done the Wiccan Druid stuff, but I see that you've also had some where it's been a bit religious as well. So you do want to balance yourself. They really want you going into the spiritual stuff. So really delving deep. Especially when it comes to Wiccan, okay? So I do hear that you've had quite a few lives where you've done Wiccan, and then you've also had the, I feel like a nun, and then you've also done some priestess lives as well. So you want to amalgamate that energy. You're supposed to use that energy in this life. So it is a big part of you, which is why you've always had an interest in the occult, and you've always had interest in understanding and really understanding belief systems, religion, and that type of thing. Yeah, it's very cool.
All right. Erin's next question here is, I think Kenny is getting better with being vulnerable in front of me after the surgery. That being said, will he always have problems swallowing?
No, he will not always have problems. Yeah, it does look like it is going to get better. And yeah, I think you're right too.
All right. Her next question is, one second. Will his voice come back or will it be different from now on?
It does feel like it will be different. So it is going to come back, but not in its full capacity. So it does sound like it's going to be a different voice. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is general, please.
So I do hear for you that there is a need for some crystals. So I'm going to give you those. I hear amethyst for psychic energy protection, tourmaline, and rose quartz. Okay, these are 3. It's a combination that they do want you carrying with you or having with you when you're out in public. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Heather Mogus. Hello, who gets 2 sets of questions as well.
Oh,
thank you so
amazing.
much. Welcome back, Heather.
Yes.
Her first question here is, we told the kids about the divorce last night. My 10-year-old didn't show a lot of emotion. Is that because her older sister told her? Is she okay?
She is okay. It's not easy for them to show emotion, but I hear that it is going to be good in the long run for everybody. So I think it's almost a bit of a, your 10-year-old seems to be wiser than a normal 10-year-old. So it's like it was already expected. You guys were moving in that direction. It's going to be fine.
All right. Heather's next question is, I know finances are going to be tight for a bit, but will I be financially okay this month?
So I hear that you're gonna survive this month. It's not going to be comfortable. I do hear that it is going to be a bit of a struggle, but you're going to be okay. And I do hear, honey, that the next couple of months are going to feel a little bit off, but you are going to find your balance financially and emotionally within the next 4 months, I hear. Okay?
All right. Heather's next question is, any advice from my guides?
So I do hear that take this opportunity the next 3 months to really work on healing, especially discovering yourself as well. So I do hear meditation is going to help. Get into that quiet state, talk to your guides, allow them to come through to give you the direction that you need. Things are going to feel a bit stagnant in a couple of months, and they don't want you to get stuck in that energy, okay? So things need to shift you into more of your alignment, which is why this is all happening in the first place, is to let go of the past and move you more into who you're supposed to be. Okay?
All right. Heather's next question is, my friend Courtney lost her son, Lane. Any messages for Courtney?
Yeah, I would say that, so Lane tells me that I send dogs to her. So random dogs will come up to her, and that's just Lane's way of validating that, hey, I'm still around. Also, there's something about a car. I'm not sure what the car is representing, but I guess, again, just a validation. I'm still here. I'm not gone. You don't have to feel bad for me because I'm still around. I'm still here with you, okay? But the dog is significant. Like, I'm hearing the dogs are very significant. Random dogs is what I'm hearing from him.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you so much, honey.
Heather's next question is, what do I need to know about my future relationship with T? Do you have a name yet?
No, not a full name. Again, so you have to heal. You have to be recovered before this relationship can even come into your life. So doing a lot of self-reflecting and doing a lot of healing about how you feel around relationships and about relationships, okay? It's okay that things haven't worked out for you up to this point with relationships, but we have to heal and recover is what I hear, okay?
All right. Heather's last question here is, if I make a set schedule to go live on TikTok to make sales, what days will be more successful?
So I hear the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And I do see Carrie B just wanted some clarity on her question. Carrie B says, clarify on my question about Matt talking to people. Is it because Matt is a flirty, outgoing person?
Definitely.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Annie Sheridan. Hello, Annie. Welcome back. Annie gets one question here.
All right.
1 second. All right. Annie says, hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Annie.
Regarding Patrick contacting me, you said the first 2 timeline dates he gave me, the beginning and mid-May, were shifted due to my fear. You said then it would be by the end of May and then went to the first weekend of June. The last time I asked, you said it would be by this week. I've been asking once a week since the end of April, and each time the date is pushed out to the following week. We're now in June. 5 times the date has changed. It's so hard to stay positive each time. Do you still see it being this week, or has it now changed again?
No, I still hear that you guys will communicate this week for sure. Yeah. Keep positive, keep open to it. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Annie, and please keep us posted.
Definitely, yes.
All right. Our next question here is from Michelle Placencia. Hello, who gets 4 questions.
Okay.
Michelle's first question here is, why did Fernando end things with me back in April?
So I do hear that there was somebody talking to Fernando, really inputting their opinion in the whole situation. So it's a third party intervening is what I hear. Not romantically speaking, but just having an opinion about the situation and the relationship is what I hear.
All right. Michelle's next question is, will my family eventually accept Fernando?
They will, yes and no. They're going to accept because they're going to have no choice. Are they going to like it? Not necessarily. So they're not going to treat him like somebody they want around, but they'll accept that Fernando is around, if that makes any sense.
All right. Her next question is, will I have a baby down the road?
You will. It's not for a couple of years, though. So not yet. Yeah.
All right. And Michelle's last question is, will I see Fernando soon?
You will. Yeah. Yeah. It looks like it's going to happen in July.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Melissa McGuire. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Melissa's first question is, Curtis and I had a falling out. Will we reconcile?
Yeah, you guys will. Yeah, you're definitely going to talk again, I hear.
All right, Melissa's next question is, does he feel as upset as me?
Not as upset, but that's just because you are a lot more in touch with your feelings. Yeah. But definitely upset. I'm going to say that there is definitely a feeling of regret and upsetness. Yeah.
All right. And their last question is, what is my love forecast?
Okay, so they really want you working on the love for yourself right now. It does feel like there is love coming. The next 4 months are important, but you really have to work on healing and loving yourself. Yeah, it's a big part of what's going on right now.
All right. Thank you so much, Melissa. Our next question here is from Melissa Bray. Hello, welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Melissa's first question is, hi girls,
Hi.
was just thinking of you today, lol. She says, when will I see John in person? Still haven't met yet because last time he got distracted, lol.
Yes, so it does feel like it's about 3 weeks away before you guys actually see each other in person.
All right. Melissa's next question is, I know I asked before, but I'm going to ask again, lol. How will it go when I meet him?
It's going to be a very positive experience, honey. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. It'll be good.
All right. And Melissa's last question is, I know this sounds like a stupid question, but who should I get to do my hair? Donna or AGA? Donna offered to do it, but usually go to the other girl.
Yeah, I would say Donna. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Rebecca Combs. Welcome back. Who gets 4 questions.
Nice.
Her first question here is, hi Rebecca.
Hi.
I just had a food allergy panel done on me. What will it show?
So it does look like it's going to show some things that you are sensitive to. Not necessarily allergic, honey. It looks like just sensitivities. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, why am I always hearing knocking on my bedroom door when nobody is there?
That would be spirit trying to come in. I will say it doesn't feel like it's not a negative thing. So it does feel like somebody you know. It's a female energy and it's a very polite energy. So the fact that it's knocking at the door instead of just walking in just shows that the respect of the boundary. Yeah. It feels like a family member that's crossed over.
All right. Her next question is, why is my puppy afraid to go in my youngest son's bedroom? He will only stand by the doorway.
So I do hear that there is a buildup of energy in the corner there. You can clear that out just by burning some incense or even putting a piece of obsidian or tourmaline in that corner coming into the room.
All right. And Rebecca's last question is, message from my guides, please.
So you are tuning in is what I hear. So there is an alignment that's been happening. The last 3 weeks, they're saying you might have been feeling a bit dizzy or feeling a little bit off or feeling a little bit lightheaded. It's you getting into alignment is what they're saying. So your vibration is really starting to peak, I guess is the best way to say it. So make sure that you are taking the time to meditate and you are taking the time to write down your dreams and things that are coming through energetically so that you do have a record of that information, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Jacqueline Nazario. Hello, welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Jacqueline's first question here is, hello, Rebecca. Nice to see you. I keep thinking about my transformation and what to look forward to. Will this be triggered by an event or will I work slowly on myself? How should I look at this?
I hear you are going to work slowly on yourself. Now, there are going to be some key things that do come up for you, but for the most part, it feels like it's a slow go.
All right. Jacqueline's next question is, will I get the chance to travel with my mom soon?
You will. It looks like that's going to happen, though, more in the fall and the winter time. It's not a summertime thing.
All right. And her last question, she says, I will donate my last question. Awesome. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. And it's good timing because we are at our 80K.
All right. Yay.
Right. So let's give a big thank you to Jacqueline. Her last question goes to one of you in the comments here, being so generous.
Nice.
I'll just pick the first one I see here. Jacqueline's free question goes to Marie Claire. Welcome back. Marie says, how can I improve my health and energy levels and lose the weight I've gained?
Okay, so I do hear for you that there is some interference energetically for you. So I will say try to keep what you watch and what you're interacting with positive and light in the energy aspect of things. And then what you're eating, make sure it is of high vibration. So more fresh fruits and vegetables, that type of thing, and less sugary and how do I put this? Like anything that isn't a natural thing, if that makes sense. So anything processed, try to avoid as much of that as you can, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Jacqueline.
Yes.
And now it's time for 5
free questions! Yay! And thank you so much for the gifts, you guys.
Good job, everyone. Thank you all so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our first question here for free is for Grace. Grace says, will Tristan and I reconcile?
No, Grace. It looks like somebody else is coming into your life. Yeah. They're giving me an M name for you.
All right. Our next question is from Puli. Puli says, when will Lunga ask me to be his girlfriend?
So I do hear later on in July.
Yeah. All right. Our next question is from Lois. Lois says, did I conceive this cycle? My period is late.
So I do see that there is a baby around you, but I'm hearing that it's going to be next month that you get a positive. So it's not going to happen in June. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Cassie. Cassie says, will I be happy with Company P? I'm accepting an offer today.
Yes, it feels like it's going to be really good. And they're showing me stairs, which shows that there's going to be an opportunity for advancement. Yeah.
All right. And our last free question just for the moment is from Andy. Andy says, will Kim and I be in a committed relationship soon?
You will. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
All right. Thank you all so much. You guys are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Keep on tapping the screen because at 120,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments. And you guys are awesome, so we'll for sure get there.
Definitely. Yeah.
And remember, at the end of the live, we'll be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end. And for the rest of you, our donate button is turned off and our list is closed, so we're not taking any more new donations for the rest of the live. But stick around and keep on tapping because we will do those 5 free once we hit 120,000. Thank you everyone so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our next question is from Alexis Scott. Hello, welcome back. Who says, hi love,
Hi.
Will I come across a new job opportunity soon?
So I do hear that you will be presented with an opportunity. It looks like it's going to be about the first week of July though before it happens.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Lindsay Aiken. Hello again. She says, back again, LOL. Will my second business be successful?
I hear yes, it will, honey. I will say it looks like you do need to take some kind of a course or upgrades to help you with business success though, okay? So the paperwork aspect, the admin aspect of things, it looks like you need to take a course in updating that.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Hannah Berry. Hello, Hannah. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions. She says, good morning, Rebecca. I have been told that I am a starseed. Do you see that as well?
Absolutely, I would say you are. Yeah. And you come in already awake is what I hear, honey. So you already know things. You have a very good sense of things is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, can you give me any details of my past lives off of this world?
So you've had several. I will say the last one, it looks like you didn't actually live on a planet in a planetary system. It feels like you were on a ship. So it was an exploratory ship is what I hear. So you did a lot of exploring, scientist is what I'm being told. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, has my timeline of getting engaged to David moved up at all? Last you said was December. Would love for that to be sooner.
Yeah, no, I'm not hearing it sooner, unfortunately. Sorry, honey.
All right.
Yeah.
Has it moved
It's
at
still
all?
December. Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. Thank you so much, Hannah. Our next question here is from Pia Zad. Hello. Who gets 1 question?
All right.
1 second here. Pia's first question is, hey, my question is, when will I move to the U.S. and will it be on work visa with my current job, or will a past soulmate be coming back to help me move there? Thanks a lot.
It doesn't feel like it's going to be with your current job. It looks like it's going to be a job opportunity though. So it is going to be done through a work placement. But I'm hearing not until 2024. So it's next year.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Elizabeth Alfaro. Hello, who gets 3 questions. Their first question here is, are things done with Ian forever, or will we reconcile? If we do, when?
So I'm not hearing reconciliation in a romantic sense. I do see that there will be communication. It does feel like the relationship itself is it's on hold is what I'm being told. So it does look like that part is done right now.
All right. Their next question is, will he date anyone else while we are not talking?
Yes, unfortunately, I hear that there will be other people.
All right, and her last question is, message from my father.
A very, I'm going to say, aggressive energy in your space. So when he's there, lights flicker, technology doesn't seem to want to respond. You'll find that your computer or your phone, things like that, will freeze, and that's just like his way of validating he's around. A very protective soul, so he's very much in your corner to protect you and keeps away certain people, is what he says. So he holds people away from you. So when he doesn't like somebody, they will just all of a sudden start walking away or leaving you alone. So if you have a friend that just up and goes, that's part of the reason why that happens, okay? But he does it out of genuine care and concern, so it is a protection thing. The biggest message I get is like, I'm watching over you and I'm going to keep you safe even if you aren't allowing yourself to have that as it is. So you don't do it so much for yourself, is what he says. So he has to do it. It's interesting, but that's what he says. So there you go.
All right. Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Anna Abatino. There you are, Anna, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back again. All right. Anna's first question, she says, I was taking a walk yesterday. I heard a loud whisper with me. I heard a loud whisper. With me, was it with a spirit? If so, who was it? What did they want to tell me?
So what I hear is it was actually your spirit guide. It does feel to me like it's very, I'm going to describe what I feel. It's almost a very large energy, bigger than you. So it looks like they're, I would say, at least 7 feet tall, is how they feel. It does feel to me like they were trying to get your attention to paying attention to what you were thinking and going through in that moment, because there was a lot of processing of energy, is what they say. So when that happens again, because it will happen again, just make sure you're paying attention to your thoughts in that moment, okay? Because it is their way of helping you process, is what I get. But it is your guide. It feels to me like it's your guide. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, I heard a spirit talking to me one morning with my actual ears, and she said her name was Bura. Is that correct? Who is she?
Yeah,
Bura.
I don't think you're saying it right, but yes.
Yeah.
That's okay. It definitely is part of your spiritual team as well. This feels to me like a different energy, though, than what you heard the other day. So it's not the one that you heard, the whisper. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, what does my supervisor think of me, especially since I've been standing up for myself recently?
I will say your supervisor actually does have a lot of respect for you. Maybe not enjoying this new you, but I hear keep it up. So you're doing just fine.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Claudine Gartrell. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is, can I trust my stepmother, Anna?
So I'm going to say yes for the most part, not with too many intimate things, okay? So they're saying keep certain intimate details to yourself. Yeah.
All right, Claudine's next question is, when will my daughter Imani get a new job? What job position?
So I do see that there is going to be some kind of, it almost feels like a receptionist or some kind of like front end of something. It looks like that's happening actually this year, a little bit later in the year is what I hear. It's raining a lot, so it feels like it might be the fall. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, you said at the 1st of January 2023 I would have a bump in the road, which that did happen, but you said things will get better and lots of good things will be coming to me back to back. When will the good things start coming back to back?
They're starting now. June, July, August. I do hear September too, but it's really starting this month for you. Okay, so a lot of the positive aspects of things are starting to come in. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm just going to read our list here.
Sounds good.
Our next question is from Mrs. Susanna. Hello again. After Mrs. Susanna is Desiree Rodriguez, then Maddie Piercy, then Michelle Placentia, then Emily Doyle, then Deidre Cotterill, then Robin G, then Kara F, then Christina Amazon, then Meredith Johnson, then Alex Mantle, then Desiree Rodriguez, then Caitlin K, then Steph McKay, then Naya Martin, then Tracy Lincoln, then Connie Hines, then Angelica Yepes, then Tonya Blunt, then Angela Wright, then Haley T, then Kimber Pell, then Christina Alejandro, then Christy Bermudez, then Lisa A, then Leah Carroll, then Pamela Marks, then Hermione Alves, then Pamela Marks again, thank you, then Carrie B, then Kuthan Daraman, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, Shivani, then Anna Stewart, then Cheryl O'Brien, and that's it. Thank you all so much. And again, if there is anyone else who donated and you did not hear your name on that list, please head over to our live support now, send them the email that you used to donate, and stay in the chat until you get confirmed, okay? And for the rest of you, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donations. But keep on tapping, because at 120,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments. And make sure to stick around until the end for giveaways. All right. Yep, so if you did not hear your name, head over to the live support right now through the link in the bio. Send them the email that you used to donate and stay in the chat until you get confirmed. So go do that, Jazzy, okay? All right. Our next question here is from Mrs. Susanna, hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is, you mentioned in the last piece that Steve and I will have a break in the relationship. What will happen?
We did that one already.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. We did do this one.
Yes.
So just a repeat one.
Okay. That's all good.
All right, our next question is actually from Desiree Rodriguez, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Desiree's first question here is, what are Brian's feelings for me?
Okay, so I will say that Brian is very attracted. There's a lot of strong feelings on wanting to get closer is what I'm hearing. Yeah.
All right. Desiree's next question is, when will I have kids? Will I have it with Brian?
I do see kids for you. It feels to me like it's about 2 years away before you do have your first one in hand. Okay, so that means that you will be pregnant about a year and a bit. But 2 years away is what I hear.
All right. And their last question is, will Brian ever make an effort to be in a committed relationship with me?
So it is, it's difficult with Brian because although there's strong feelings, there's also a lot of fear. It is going to take some effort on both sides. I feel like it's going to take a little bit more effort than you're willing to put in, though. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Maddie Piercy, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is, what should I do about my living situation?
Okay, so they are saying that you are going to be changing that situation. I hear a big move is going to happen, honey.
All right, their next question is, any messages about my career?
There's a shift happening there. I do see some schooling or going back to school. They're showing like a certificate, which is always you upgrading or getting some more information is what I see. So it does look like you are going to be taking something that is going to help with a career for yourself. And I hear self-employed. So there's something that you're going to be doing without a boss, which is kind of nice, right?
All right. And their last question is, any messages about my ex?
I will say there is a lot of unfinished, unresolved energy there. You can work through that energy without actually seeing each other, though. So I don't recommend that. I'm not getting that sense that you guys need to see each other to resolve things. But I do hear that you should work it out. So you should definitely write your thoughts down, get into a meditative state, and really work through the energy that's still stuck. Okay?
All right, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Michelle Placencia, hello, who says, hi Rebecca, you said Fernando will be reaching out in June. Are we still on track for that?
So what I hear with you guys is that opportunity is still a part of it. At this point, it feels like it's more around July, but you can have that timeline still be in June. You just have to let go of the tenseness that you feel around Fernando. Okay, so when you think about Fernando, I want you to try to relax your energy because you feel very tight, like, oh, I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting, and it feels like it's very stressful. So when you feel like that, you want to, no, I know it's going to happen, so I'm just going to allow the energy to flow. Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Emily Doyle, hello again, who says, when do you see Matt and Harriet breaking up, month-wise?
So officially, I hear it's going to be October. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Our next question is from Deidre Cotterill. Welcome back, Deidre, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, 2 weeks ago, my appendix erupted and went into emergency surgery to have it removed. Can you tell me what caused my appendix to be blocked? Was it because I was taking too many supplements?
So I do hear that the supplements were a big part of it, but it does feel to me like it is some of what you're consuming as well. So something you're eating is affecting your system. Try to clean up your diet. So organic food if you can. Stay away from anything that's sprayed specifically with pesticides is what I hear for you. Okay.
All right, her next question is, the day I went into the ER and was getting prepped for surgery, Carlos was rejecting all of my phone calls and ignoring my text messages that I needed him and that I was in the ER. It wasn't until just before going into surgery he answered my call. Why did he do this?
So it does feel to me like there was something going on in his immediate life. So it wasn't necessarily to be mean or unresponsive, but it does feel like I was busy and didn't even have time to deal with or look at. And once he realized what it was, I get the sense that there was a big amount of guilt, and that was why the reaching out happened when it did.
Yeah. All right. And her last question, she says, Carlos's actions were really unforgivable while I was going through my medical situation. After coming out of the hospital, I gave him an ultimatum for him to make changes and abide by my boundaries. Otherwise, he will need to move out by June 30th. Do you see him making the changes, or will we end up be ending our relationship at the end of the month?
So what I hear is there is going to be some shifting, but not to the level that you need, honey. So it is going to come down to really having to push through that ultimatum. It's not enough of a change is what your guides are telling me. So there is changes, but not enough. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Robin G. Hello. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Robin's first question is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
After taking a huge risk and purchasing a property, we are torn. Financially, it's not making sense any longer. Should we sell this property?
So I do hear that you are going to. It does look like you need to put a little bit of work into it, though, first. Because if you try to just sell it the way it is now, you're not going to gain anything. So it's just going to be a waste of time and money for yourself, okay? So, just a coat of paint and beautify it a little bit, and you'll have a better experience with getting rid of it, okay? But yeah, it does look like it is the right thing.
All right. Robin's next question is, we are planning on doing an IVF cycle, getting pregnant this fall. Should I get pregnant in September or October?
So I hear September is definitely when you're going to get pregnant.
All right, and their last question is, will this pregnancy be successful? After suffering a loss of a baby, I'm always scared. Thank you.
Yeah, I hear you will have a successful pregnancy, honey, so I don't think you have to worry. Yeah. Yay.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Kara F., who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Kara's first question here is, do you see any updates to the timeline for my boyfriend to propose? Just feeling extra grateful for him these days.
Oh, that's so sweet. So what I hear is it's around, no, I don't see it changing. It feels to me like it's holiday time, so it does feel like October, November area. When is Thanksgiving? Because I almost feel like it's going to be around there.
In the States, it's October, I think.
I don't know. I hear Thanksgiving, so that's what I'm going to just, yeah. We're going to go with that.
All right. The next question is career guidance. I'm feeling unmotivated and burnt out.
I hear that you do need to pull back. You need some time. I do hear that you do need a break. It does feel like you're burning out to the point that it might even become a crisis for you, honey. So if you can take some time off, regroup and I reassess. It looks like you're going to be changing your career path. So it does look like you're going to be leaving where you are and doing something different.
All right, thank you so much. And their last question is, anything important I should know? Thank you.
So I will say for you, don't overthink things. Don't overstress about life in general. I know it feels like there's a lot of weight and there's a lot going on, but you're going to be just fine. And it does feel like there has to be this pressure. You know, they say like you get a diamond from the pressure, right? So it's like this pressure is happening to help you to really assess important things in your life and get rid of things that no longer serve you. So as much as it sucks that that's not easy, it does have a purpose. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. And please keep us posted.
Definitely.
And Thanksgiving is November.
November? Perfect.
All right. Our next question is from Christina Almazan. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions. Christina's first question here is, morning. Texted Shan how he's doing a few days ago. Still no reply. He's been distant since I told him I just wanted to be friends now. I still care for him, but feel it's better for us to be friends only. Do you see when he will respond back?
So they say 3 days. It doesn't feel like it's that much longer, okay? And it's okay. Give him the space that he needs to deal with and understand what that means to just be friends.
All right. Our next question is, do you still see me and Shan seeing each other in July? If so, do you see what day or week?
So they say it's about 2.5 weeks in. I still hear it's July. So yeah, it's happening still.
All right. And their last question is, any important things happening this year for me? Thanks.
Yeah, so there is a significant change around what you're doing money-wise, okay? So it does look like you are going to change careers, or there's going to be an opportunity for a new career. You're going to be doing things completely different, they say. So it's not going to be what you're used to doing.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Meredith Johnson. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Meredith's first question here is, hello,
Hi.
Will I still get a new job this summer because it's crazy at my current job? When, please?
Yes, I hear that you will. It does feel to me about a month and a half away, okay? So please be putting yourself out there, definitely making sure that people can find you, and whether it's LinkedIn, it feels like online, so LinkedIn or some kind of a LinkedIn type platform, okay?
Yeah. All right. Their next question is, will Tay spend time with me for my birthday / will we have fun?
Yes, I hear you guys will. Yeah. It does feel like it's a bit intimate though, so it doesn't feel like there's a whole bunch of people around.
All right, and their last question is, when will me and Tay start spending more time together?
August, I hear, so it seems to get a little bit more deep then.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question is from Alex Mantle. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is, what is Cass's energy / feelings about me lately?
So I do hear that there has been some complication or some confusion in Cass. It does feel like trying to figure life out in general, so it's not just about you. But I do hear that there is a lot of, how do I put this? It's almost like reminiscing energetically, so really missing the energy. It does feel like this need to have you around, or this need to bring you back. I don't know what that means, but maybe you understand that a little bit more.
All right, their next question is, what is Cass's relationship like with his new girlfriend? Is he happy?
No, I don't get that sense that there's happiness. I do hear that there is a lot of bickering and a lot of upheaval happening at this point. Yeah.
All right, and their last question is, are me and Cass still on track even though we're taking a break from talking again? Do you see when we will talk next?
Yeah, 2 months I hear, so it does feel like it's going to be happening in July. I'm not too concerned about it. It does feel like it's going to be once that door opens, quick. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Desiree Rodriguez. Hello again, who gets 3 more questions.
All right.
Desiree's first question is, hi again.
Hi.
When will I see Brian again? Will he reach out first?
I don't get the sense that Brian is going to reach out first. It does look like you're going to do the reaching out. I do hear that that's going to happen though by the beginning of August. Yeah, so it's fairly quick.
All right. Her next question is, did Brian ever really have feelings for me?
Very much. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, when will me and my mom move to our own home? When is the best time to buy a home?
So I'm hearing not for 6 months. It looks like there is going to be some difficulty even finding the place that you need.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Caitlin K, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Caitlin's first question is, will my BRCA1 gene test come back positive?
Yeah, it looks like there is going to be an anomaly, yes. Yeah.
All right, Caitlin's next question is, will Mason and I work things out before I leave in August? If not, when?
Not fully. It does look like you will communicate, and it does look like things will get a little bit more improved, but it's not going to be fully worked out is what I hear. Yeah. Not by August, anyway.
All right, and their last question is, what do the next 6 months look like for me?
So, okay, they do show me a roller coaster. It does look like there's going to be a lot of change. The change that I see for you is we're letting go of old ways of doing things. It does look like you're going to change careers, or there's something different about your job. And it just looks like there's going to be a lot of doors closing, but that is giving you the opportunity to then move things in a different direction and have different opportunities come up. I do hear for you that there is going to be a major change with your career. So job-wise, something big is coming. Yeah.
All right. And her last question, sorry, I said, what do the next 6 months look like for me? Yeah. All right, that's it for Caitlin then. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Steph McKay. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back. Steph's first question is, can you tell me how Phil feels about me, friends or more?
It feels like at this moment, friends is what is going on. I do hear that there will be a potential for things to shift a little bit more, but in this moment right now, friends is what I hear. Okay.
All right. Steph's next question is, can you tell me how Andy feels about me?
That is somebody who is definitely very much infatuated with you. There's a lot of physical attraction is what I hear.
All right, and their last question is, do I have a future with Andy or Phil? If so, when, please?
I would say with Phil, it's more of a friendship situation. With Andy, it feels more like it's physical, but not the emotional that you need, honey. So neither of these guys are good for you. Unfortunately, neither one fits what you need.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Naya Martin. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Naya's first question here is Jeffrey Hunt regretting how things happened between us?
In a big way, I hear. Especially just the way that things were expressed is what I get. So it wasn't always dealt with delicately. Yeah, so there's a lot of regret for sure.
All right. Naya's next question. Hang on 1 second. I said, is Jeffrey Hunt regretting? Yeah. Okay. Naya's next question is, where do you see us going from here? Is it worth fighting for?
It's definitely worth the effort. It is going to take some time for you guys to get to the level that you need to be to make things work, though. Okay, so it is worth it, though. Definitely worth it.
All right. And Naya's last question is, do you think his feelings are mutual? Am I in my head about things?
I will say that you have a little bit stronger feelings, but that's just because you are much more open to yourself that way. That being said, definitely there's strong feelings on both sides, I hear. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Tracy Lincoln. Hello again, who gets 4 more questions.
All right.
Tracy's first question is, my daughter is leaving town for surgery. Will she be safe?
Yes. Yeah, you don't have to worry.
All right. Tracy's next question is, will my daughter get her BBL?
Yes, she will. Yep.
All right. Tracy's next question is, will my daughter be happy with her surgery?
It is not as happy as she thought. So it is definitely going to be a change, and it's good. It's just not going to be that fulfillment that it was expected, if that makes sense.
All right. And Tracy's last question is reconciliation for me and Corey still 4 months away?
Yep. Yep.
All right. Thank you so much. And I will just say for Melissa here, all the lives are posted to YouTube, and right after they're done, they're automatically uploaded to Instagram. If you need your timestamp, if you missed your answers, you can head over to our live support right now or email us at rebeccadragonheart44@gmail.com. We can send you your timestamp, and once it's up on either Instagram or YouTube, just head over to that time and you can rewatch it. Awesome. All right. Our next question here is from Connie Himes. Welcome back, Connie. Good to see you. Who gets 3 questions?
All right.
Connie's first question here is, I've misplaced one of my daughter's medications. Can you tell me where it is?
Okay, so I do hear that it is inside of a bag of some sort. It looks like it might be a purse, but it looks like a bag of some sort. It's big though. It's bigger than a purse, or how you would expect a purse to be. Yeah. Almost like a packing bag, I guess, or like a carry-on size. Yeah.
All right. And Connie is being super generous and donating her last 2 questions.
Oh, wow.
A big thank you to Connie. Her last 2 questions goes to 2 lucky people in the comments.
Amazing. Thank you, Connie.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And we just hit 120,000 likes. How
nice.
amazing.
Okay.
Good
so
job.
Should we read the list first, and then we'll do Connie's 2 and then the other 5? Okay, let's do that.
Good. All right. So everybody can start putting in your free questions. And I guess that means that we'll do 7.
7. Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Courtesy of Connie.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Connie.
All right. Our next question on the list is Angelica Yepes. Welcome back. Then we have Tonya Blount. Then Angela Wright. Then Haley T. Then Kimber Pell. Then Christina Alejandro. Then Christy Bermudez. Then Lisa A. Then Leah Carroll. Then Pamela Marks. Then Hermione Alves. Then Pamela Marks again. Then Carrie B. Then Kothundaraman Shivani. Then Anna Stewart. Then Cheryl O'Brien. Then Jasmine D. Then Janine, Lioness Queen. And that is it. Thank you all so much. You guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome.
All right, and I will just say again, if there is anyone left who did not get their question answered and you did not hear your name on that list, please go to our live support right now through the link in the bio. Send them the email that you used to donate and stay in the chat until you get confirmed, okay? That's if you donated and you did not hear your name on that list and your question has not been answered, okay? And now it's time for our 7 free questions.
Woohoo! 2 courtesy of Connie.
Yeah, thank you so much, Connie.
Yeah, awesome. All right, let's do it.
All right, our first free question here is from Dallas Girl 80, who says, have I already met my soulmate?
So I hear not yet. 3 months away, they say.
Yeah. All right. Our next question is from Aaron4706, who says, will Kenny and I spend my birthday together?
You will, yes. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Pam. Pam says, how does Chris feel about me? Will he want a committed relationship with me? Thank you so much.
So what I hear with Chris is definitely wants you to themselves, but not necessarily willing to commit fully. So just be prepared for that, okay?
All right, our next question is from Cindy. Welcome back, who says, will I do a field placement at a small business or a larger organization?
I hear a larger organization, honey. Yeah.
All right. Our next free question here is from Tonya. Tonya says, do you see me in a new job with more pay?
So I do hear that is going to happen, but it's about 9 months away. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Katie. Katie says, will I get pregnant with my rainbow baby this year?
4 months, yes. Yeah.
All right. And our last free question is from, let's see, Barb. Barb says, will Mark accept my offer for a new beginning? If yes, when?
So I hear yeah. It does feel like that's going to all happen in about 3 months, though. So 3 months away.
All right. Thank you all so much. You guys are amazing.
You did great.
And remember, at the end of the live, we'll be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Yes, and if you guys want to hit our next like goal, it's 160,000 likes. Let's see if we can get there before the end of the live for another 5 free questions. Naya, yes, I do believe we did do Naya, didn't we?
I believe so. Here. Yeah.
Naya.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah.
Yes, Naya, we did do your question. I'll send you your timestamp right now, okay? Once it is uploaded to either Instagram or YouTube, just go to this timestamp and you'll be able to hear your question, okay? Yeah. No worries.
So just take a screenshot of that timestamp, honey. That's when we answered you, okay?
Yeah. Hi, Mark. Right. Yes, the line is closed. I'm so sorry. Sorry. All right. Our next question here is from Angelica Yepes. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Angelica's first question is, you let me know that they will be able to remove my dog Lola's tumor. How long will the recovery be?
So full recovery, I hear 4 months. Yeah.
All right. Angelica's next question is, will she be back to live a long, healthy life after treatment?
She will definitely. It's not going to be as long as you're hoping, but I do hear that there will be some life still, so don't worry about that, okay? Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, how will I be able to pay for her treatment?
It looks like you're going to have some help, so I do hear that there is going to be somebody who loans you or assists you with paying. Yeah.
All right. And that is it. Thank you so much, Angelica. Our next question is from Tonya Blunt. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Tonya's first question here is, do you see me getting married anytime soon?
I heard 2025 for you.
All right. The next question is, will I ever find my motivation to lose this weight?
You will, honey. Yeah.
All right. And their last question is, my dad has cancer. How long do you see us getting time with him?
So it is, you still have a few months. I do hear that it is something that is going to accelerate quickly. They are saying, though, that you still have months, so it's not happening as quickly as you guys are worried about, okay? So there is still time.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Angela Wright. Welcome back, Angela, who gets 3 questions. Good to see you. Angela's first question is, I've missed you guys. Things have taken a huge turn for the worse with Guillermo. What's happening?
So I do hear that there is a lot of internal emotional stuff going on with Guillermo. It does feel to me like it's stuff that Guillermo is dealing with. It really does feel like an emotional thing. So it does feel like there's a lot of stress and a lot of things that are happening outside of Guillermo's control, which are affecting his mood and ability to really deal with life in general.
All right, their next question is, do you see any bad things happening between us?
I wouldn't say bad things between you. I will say a little bit of pullback energetically, but that's just because Guillermo doesn't know how to deal with stuff very well. When there's too much on Guillermo's plate, it's like I can't do anything else and can't focus and can't really be here. But I do hear that it is going to improve again, so I don't get this worry for you. It does feel like things are going to get better again. So it's just a temporary situation, I hear.
All right. And their last question here is reconciliation still happening this summer? When?
Yeah. August is still the month that I'm drawn to for you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Haley T, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back. Haley's first question here is, how does John feel about me?
I would say that John definitely has an interest, wanting to get closer, getting to know you more. You guys need to spend more time together, though, for that to happen, is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Their next question is John my person? If not, when are they coming in?
No, I wouldn't say John is your person. There's definitely a lot of potential there, but there's a lot of things that don't line up, is what I hear. Your person doesn't come in for about 10 months, I hear.
All right. And their last question is, what career change do you see me doing next?
Okay, so they're showing you doing something online. It almost feels like social media stuff. So something with social media is what you're going to be doing online. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Kimber Pell. Hello, Kimber. Welcome back. Kimber gets 2 sets of questions. Thank you. All right. Kimber's first question here is, hello. How is my mom doing? Home from hospital.
Okay, so I do hear recovery. It does feel like it's slow. Please keep an eye on her or have somebody keeping an eye on her, I hear. Okay? Just because she has a tendency to overdo things, thinking that she's able to, but not necessarily fully there yet. Yeah.
All right. Kimber's next question is, anything from guides to speed up healing?
With her, you could easily send energy to her, healing energy. I hear green and blue, so you can send it green first, blue next, or you can do green, blue, and then they also do show me you mixing the colors, but sending it to her with the physical, that expectation of the physical healing. Also get her some amethyst, I hear.
All right, and her last question is, what can I do to speed up timeline for healing?
Oh, timelines, that's an easy one. Really through meditation, sound, getting relaxed and receptive, allowing your guides to communicate with you and really be a part of your experience in a bigger way. So talking to them, it helps. All right.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here, oh, it's still Kimber.
Yes,
kidding.
she had another set. Yeah.
Kimber's next question is, hello, doing Reiki every Thursday. Is it assisting in healing, feeling better?
Absolutely. Reiki is a great energy, a really great way of working with energy. I here for you to boost it up a little bit more, put some sound in. So singing bowls, tuning forks, even listening to frequencies will help with your physical healing, okay?
All right, her next question is, introducing foods. May I have coffee?
Not yet, no. But you will be able to, okay? They're saying wait about 2 months. You can have coffee then.
All right, thank you so much. The next question is, this is your last question, are my manifestation candles and affirmations working and accelerating healing?
Absolutely, you're doing a good job with that, honey. I will also say take a picture of yourself, because this is what they just showed me. A photograph of you at your healthiest. Put it on a plate. Put some crushed salt, so coarse, not fine, but coarse salt around it as a protection, okay? And this will just help you to maintain that vibration of you at your healthiest, okay?
All right, thank you so much, Kimber. Our next question here is from Christina Alejandro, welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Christina's first question is, hello ladies, so I was moved to the same floor as Saeed and they put us face to face out of nowhere. I look up and I see he moved to a different station, kind of away but close to his friends. I was going to ask, did he move because of me or so he could be close to his friends?
I don't get that he moved because of you. No, it feels like it wanted to be close to the friends. Yeah.
All right, their next question is, I know you told me you see me and Saeed reconciling in 7 months romantically, but mentioned there will be communication before and working our way towards relationship. Can I know when do you see him reaching out?
So the communication seems to start more significantly about 4 months from now, but I do get the sense that you guys will talk periodically before then, okay? But the significant talking feels like 4 months.
All right, and their last question is there anything I can do so this reconciliation can happen in a good way?
So staying positive, holding a good vibration, not expecting things. So really allowing the energy to flow freely instead of holding an expectation of it, more of allowing it. Okay?
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Christy Bermudez, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Christy's first question is, will the house move be a good move?
Yes, it will. Yeah,
Right.
Very necessary, I hear.
All right, Christy's next question is, will my grandson get better with his behaviors?
So yes, I do hear there's a couple of things that you guys can do. Take away processed sugar. So only allow non-processed sugar in the diet and food coloring, I hear. Okay?
All right, and Christy's last question is, will we be good at a hall rental biz?
It's going to be a work in progress. You're definitely going to need a stronger presence online if you want it to be successful. So somebody has to be really good with online stuff. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question is from Lisa
Aw,
A.
thank you, honey.
Hello. Oh, yes, thank you. All right, Lisa A., who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Lisa's first question is, when will we sell my grandmother's house and will we get what we want?
It's going to be a little bit less than what you're looking for. I'm getting the month March, honey. Okay, so in March.
All right, Lisa's next question is, will my father be at the baptism?
Yes. Yep.
All right, and Lisa's last question is, what does my year 2023 look like?
So it's definitely more improved. The last 3 years have been difficult, and I do hear that this one is a lot lighter. Next year seems to be a better year for you, but this is a year where you're setting yourself up for success. So it's really about your foundation being set up. It does look like there are going to be some new things happening that really set you off into a new direction. Okay, so it's definitely a good year for you. It's just you're not going to see the fruition, or you're not going to see the fruits of your labor till about next year. Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Leah Carroll. Hello, welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Leah's first question is, hi Rebecca, so glad to see you on again. Missed you.
Aw.
She says, I wanted to let you know that Gabe unfortunately did not text me June 1st. What could have happened on Gabe's end? Was this because I stressed out too much over it? Do you see a new date and time Gabe will text me? I'm feeling very brokenhearted over the fact I didn't hear from him.
Don't get so caught up on dates, because dates can change, especially when you're feeling worried and nervous that it's not going to happen. But I still hear and feel the vibration of it happening, so I'm not worried about it. Just your guides really say don't get so caught up on dates. It does feel like it's happening in June for you, honey. So it isn't that far out. It just does feel like you have to relax about it and just be, excited. Just be excited and know that you are going to hear from Gabe and that it is going to be a good connection. Okay? And it is in June.
Yeah. All right. Their next question is, you mentioned I'll meet my forever person in a small group. What does my forever person do for a living? And will he support the fact that I'm an actor?
Mm-hmm. It looks like your forever person is a teacher. That was what I heard right away. And absolutely, they will totally be supportive. Yeah.
All right. And their last question is, what do you see my future house looking like in the future? Will it be a big house like I dream of it being? And will I still be living in Wisconsin? Or will I be moving to a new state?
No, it doesn't feel like you'll be in Wisconsin. It does feel like you're going to be on a property. I see a lot of windows, a lot of, it is a large home, but a lot of open space. So it really feels very inviting that way. Lots of natural light coming in. Big, tall, what do they call that? Vaulted windows is how I see it. So, you get the vaulted ceilings and then there's like really big, tall windows. Yeah.
All right.
Very beautiful.
Thank you so much. Our next question is from Pamela Marks. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Pamela's first question is, when do you see my relationship with Keith become serious, and will we have a life together?
So what I hear is this is going to be one that is going to take some effort, okay? I don't see you guys committing and getting as serious as you want for about 6 months, but it does seem to be an off and on energy for the first, for the next 6 months until that aspect happens. So it does feel like it's a bit hot and cold. It's not your forever person, they say, though. So this is just somebody who is kind of a dry run or a test run for you. Yeah.
All right. Their next question is, what do you see in my near future regarding job/career?
Mm-hmm. So with you, I do see that there is some education that has to happen or some kind of upgrading. It does feel like you're going to get into some kind of a leadership role. So that's usually some management or supervisory type position is what it feels like to me. But there is some education happening, I hear. Okay.
All right. And their last question is my future looking like it's going to get easier?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Hermione Alves, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is, I'm feeling so depressed. Any advice?
Mm-hmm. So one of the things that I hear for you is there's a lot of isolation energy. Get outside if you can. Take your shoes off and just walk in the grass or, put your feet on in nature. Okay. So if you can go to the beach, go to the beach. If you can't, then take your shoes off and put your feet in the grass. You really need to find connection because you feel very isolated right now. Okay.
All right. Their next question is, I'm so concerned about my root canal treatment because I heard a lot of bad things about it. Should I remove the tooth?
No. You don't have to worry about it, okay? I've had 2 root canals and it's not the end of the world. You're going to be okay. Don't get afraid of things that you've heard. It's not going to affect your health the way that you think, okay? So you're going to be okay.
All right. And their last question is, any spiritual advice from my guides?
I will say for you, you are very open. You are somebody who is very empathic, so you want to trust your intuition. Your gut instinct is usually very bang on, especially when you first meet people. So I would say don't second guess yourself. Trust your intuition. Okay, so when information comes in, trust it.
All right. Thank you so much. And I see here a testimonial.
Okay.
All right. Natasha Van de Veit says, hi, just wanted to say you said I would move to a new house in June, and I moved June 3rd. Thank you.
Yay!
That's awesome.
Congrats, honey. Yay.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing. Our next question here is from Pamela Marks. Hello again, who gets 3 more questions.
All right.
Pamela says, will Keith follow through with the start of his divorce in July so we can begin our lives together?
So I do see that there is going to be movement in that direction, but the follow through isn't happening in July. It feels like it's a little bit later than July, but moving in that direction. I do hear the motions are happening.
All right. My next question is, do you see a future with good finances? If
Yes.
so, when?
Yeah. 7 months for you. It looks like your financial situation improves dramatically. Yeah.
All right. And my last question is, will Keith and I travel together soon? If so, where?
So I do hear travel for you, but it's not until I'm getting next year. So that's when it seems to be the traveling. It feels to me like you're going to be traveling a lot around the States. So a lot around the U.S. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Carrie B. Hello again.
Hello again.
Some question.
All right.
Carrie says, when will Matt finally open up to me and talk about us or his feelings? Thank you so much. Glad to see you back.
So I do hear that you and Matt are definitely going to talk. I will say Matt is not as comfortable talking about feelings the way that you're comfortable about talking about feelings. So just be patient with him. The opening up is already happening. I do hear that there is a shift that way. Do not back him in a corner though, because that will push things in the wrong direction. And just be yourself and be open yourself. Matt's going to show you more so than talk about it. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Kothundaraman Shivani, who says, is my relationship with Eric over? If not, is he coming back again in a relationship? And when, please?
So what I hear is it's not over. It does look like in about 4 months you guys will have an opportunity for reconciliation. But it is 4 months away. Okay? So just be patient.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm.
Our next question is from Anna Stewart, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Thank you so much. Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Anna's first question is, may I have a concussion healing timeline update? Thanks.
Mm-hmm. So I'm hearing 2 months for the fulfillment of your healing, honey. So it's just 2 months away.
All right. And his next question is, what is the name of my female spirit guide?
Okay, so they give me, it's a weird name. It's like I can't say it. Shalandra or something like that. Yeah. It's not a name I've heard before.
All right. And her last question is, when is my life partner coming into my life? Name?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
It looks like your partner is coming in. They're giving me an M. Yeah, they're just giving me an M. They're not showing me the actual name. It looks like they're coming in October. So this year.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna do a last little read of
Sure.
the list here.
Okay.
Our next question is from Cheryl O'Brien, then Jasmine D, then Janine Lioness Queen, then Jennifer Overall, and that's it.
All right.
Thank you all so much. So if there is anyone else who donated and you did not hear your name on that list, please go to the live support through the link in the bio right now. Send them the email that you used to donate and stay in the chat until you get confirmed, okay? That's if you donated and you did not hear your name on that list. All right. No, the list is not open. It's closed right now. We're just finishing up right now.
But stick around because we
Yes.
will be doing our giveaway right away.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end.
Mm-hmm.
Christy, you were read. So Christy, if you need your timestamp, just head over to the live support, and they can give that to you, okay? For Christy Bermudez, go to the live support. We read yours. All right. Our next question is from Cheryl O'Brien, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Cheryl's first question here is, does Michael C. want a future with me?
So I hear that yes, but there is a lot of relationship baggage with this individual. So just be prepared that they are not fully ready for the type of relationship that you're ready for.
Yeah. All right. Cheryl's next question is, will my car be fixed this month?
Yes. Yeah. It does look like it's going to go back a couple of times though. So it's not going to be all in one go.
All right. And Cheryl's last question is, will Michael C. come to the concert with me on July 1st?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Jasmine D. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions. Jasmine's first question here is, hi ladies,
Hi.
I missed you this week. You said that Don and I will reconcile this month, but he has limited his communication with me. Will I get to spend time with him this month and speak my truth?
So I do hear you guys will communicate with each other this month, so I'm not worried about that. It just does feel like there's going to be a bit of space, but that's okay. You guys you'll come back together. So don't worry about that. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will my current job keep me as permanent or will I get something better?
So I do hear that you will be moving on, but you will get an opportunity to stay, I hear. Oh, thank you.
All right. And Jasmine's last question is, will Don finally commit to me this year and make us public? I really like him a lot.
I hear that there is a very, very strong opportunity for that to happen within the next 2 months. Just don't push the energy, okay? You have to really relax about it because when you're really aggressive, it pushes this all back. And we don't want that to happen, right?
All right. Thank you so much. Please keep us posted.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next question here is from Janine. Welcome back, Janine, who gets 3 questions. Janine's first question here is, when will Maria and I see and spend time with each other again? We had plans for this Saturday.
Yeah, it looks like it is going to happen within the next 3 weeks. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will they work out?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. What I hear with you guys is, you know, there's a lot happening on both your lives. You guys feel very much like unexpected things happen. So just be patient. When you make plans, they're not always going to work out the way that you want them to, but it does feel like it gets better anyway. So don't stress if things don't work out as smoothly as they should in the beginning or as you guys want. Okay. It just feels like you both have a lot going on and there are some unexpected things these months. Thank you, you guys.
All right. And Janine's last question is, will getting into this business with Lynn and her family be a good thing that my money will grow?
So it will take some time. I hear 2 years before you get a return on your money, but it definitely does feel like it will. You will have that. You will have that growth. It's just going to take a little bit of time. So if you need it right away, don't lock your money in. But if you can wait a couple of years, it's worth it. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Janine.
Mm-hmm. And thank you so much for all those gifts, you guys.
And Janine, if you need to contact our live support, just head over to the link in the bio. Okay. All right, our next question here is from Jennifer Overall, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back, I do believe.
I think so, yeah.
Her first question here is, you said Jeff would come back and we would be together. He did, but things are messy. Will everything work out?
They will. I will say this, it's going to be messy for a little bit. So the next couple of months, just have some patience. Step back when you need to, but please have patience, okay? Because it is, there's complications. Yeah.
All right. Jennifer's next question is, will Jeff and I eventually marry?
So I'm not seeing marriage for you guys. I do see commitment, but it just doesn't look like it's going to be that far. Not to the aspect of being married.
All right. And Jennifer's last question is, will my knee court case work out in my favor? And she said, I forgot to add timeline to my first question.
Okay.
Okay. So will my knee court case work out in my favor?
I hear it will, although it does feel like it's not going to be fully in your favor, so not to the degree that you're hoping for. Yeah. And thank you so much for that tree.
Thank you so
That's
much,
beautiful.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
And I do see Janine just her second question wasn't that. It was, I said me and Maria are on the shakes. What does the future show for Janine?
Yeah. So it does feel to me like things are going to work out. So I'm not getting warning bells. Yeah. Just be open and receptive. Open communication is key. All right?
All right.
All right.
And our last question here is from Tracy. Hello, welcome back. Who says, my question is about the birds I've been seeing lately. What do they symbolize? Robins, a dove, and a gray bird.
Okay. So they do feel to me like they're coming from different people from the other side. They do feel like family members. The gray bird is a male energy that has crossed over. It feels like they've been gone for a very, very long time, like from the 40s is what I'm hearing. So yeah, during the 1940s is when they left. And then the 2 others are female energies that have left that are close to, they're all family is what I hear. So it's just them showing you that they're around is what I got. All right.
All right. Thank you all so much. And that is it for our donate questions.
We did it.
Yeah, and we're almost to our like goals.
We'll get to it.
Keep on tapping, everyone. Even while we're doing the giveaways, keep on tapping because we only need 7,000 more likes.
We'll totally get to it before the end of our giveaways. Okay. So how the giveaways work, put your name in with a purple heart if you've been here before. Thank you so much. And a yellow heart if you're brand new. Okay. So put your name in with a purple heart if you've been here before, yellow heart if you're brand new. And that includes you guys on Instagram as well. And since there's only a handful of you on Instagram, spam your name. Put it in more than once, okay? And you guys can too on TikTok. It just makes it easier to find you. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start with our subscribers from TikTok. All right. I'm going to do 3 scrolls for subscribers.
1 second here. All right, 3 for subscribers.
3 for subscribers. That works for you?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
All right. Let's see here. Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
So go.
4 subscribers.
All right. 1, 2, and 3.
It is Jennifer
Jennifer, you got an extra question, honey. So what you're going to do is you're going to send that over to my email, RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Put in there that you were the subscriber poll from today and put your username in, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Now for our audience
member on TikTok.
All right.
All right. 4.
4.
Sure.
Sounds good. All right. Our audience member.
Okay. Go. 1. Aw. 2, 3, and 4. Thank you so much for those.
It is Alexis. Alexis.__.
Okay. And you got an extra question. Yay. So send that over to me by email, RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Let me know that you were the audience member poll from TikTok today. And please put your username in, okay? All right. I don't see anybody putting their name in on Instagram. Are you seeing that?
I do.
Yeah, I think it's just my screen is frozen.
That's okay.
It does that sometimes. Yeah. It doesn't always show me comments on that side, so.
That's okay.
All right.
All right, for Instagram, there's lots of names, so pick a number.
Okay, 7?
Sure. From the bottom?
Sure.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It is Christine. Farm D Christine.
Farm D Christine?
Yeah.
That's fun. You got an extra question, honey, so send that over to my email. Let me know that you were the Instagram winner from the audience. Please put your username in. So that's RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Do we hit our goal? Almost?
1 second here. Yeah, we're almost to our goal. We only need 2,000 more likes. So keep on
tap. All right. Are you just clarifying some things there? Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. We didn't do our top gifter yet. I almost put those back in. All right.
1 second here.
All righty. Top gifter time?
All right. Yes, it is top gifter time.
All right.
We're at our like goal.
Good job, everyone. Okay.
Right, so should we do our top gifter after that?
Sure. We'll do our top gifter after our 5 free questions. So put your 5 free questions in, or put your questions in. You know what I mean.
5 free question time! Thank you so much. All right. Our first free question here. 1 second. All right. Our first free question here is from, let's see here, Isla. Isla says, will he propose in Vienna?
Yes. Ooh, you better keep me posted on that one.
All right. Our next question is from Lynn. Lynn says, do you still see me receiving my tax refund this month?
Yes, honey. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from, from Fab. Fab says, was my daughter at fault in the car accident? Will I win the case in court?
Okay, so that's 2 questions. I do hear your daughter was at fault, honey, and it doesn't look like you're going to win. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Grace. Grace says, is job laying me off? I have the mean boss.
Yeah, it does look like you are going to switch jobs, honey. It looks like you're going to be starting something new within the next 2 months. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Lena. Lena says, which crystal should I have?
Okay, so they show me emerald. I see obsidian, but it looks like it's silver obsidian. Okay. And I see morganite for you. Yeah. So there's 3 instead of 1.
I wrote that down for you. Okay. And for Janine, she just wanted to hear her question here. She says, trouble in paradise with me and Maria. How does the future look for us? Will we want to work through it? This is for Janine.
Yes, you guys will work through it. Yeah, it's going to take some effort, but it's going to be worth it.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much.
And
that's it. Yeah, I just put the crystals here in the comments. I'll pin them so that you can see them. There you go.
Awesome.
All right, and now it's time for our top gifter.
Top gifter! Woohoo!
Thank you everyone so much. Our top gifter today is Mom of 2 boys.
Thank you again, honey. You are always so awesome. And you got an extra question. You know what to do because you've won before as the top gifter.
Yes, and we actually have one more question.
Oh,
here.
Perfect. Okay, who is it?
Yeah, from Alicia Gonzalez, who gets 3 questions.
Awesome.
Thank
Okay.
you so much. All right, Alicia's first question, she says, when will I get married?
Okay, so they're saying 2026 for you, okay, honey?
All right, Alicia's next question is, I'm interviewing for a promotion. Where will I get hired?
So it does look like you are, it's interesting. So it looks like you're going to be going somewhere for 4 months, and then there's going to be a totally new opportunity for you with a totally different company. So you're not going to be sticking around where you are. So be ready for that.
All right, and Alicia's last question is, who will I marry, or where will I meet him?
So it does look like you're going to meet your partner through a friend. It does feel like a female friend, a longtime friend is what they're saying. So it is somebody that you are friends with. I get the name David.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Alicia. And just before we go, Christy Bermudez, just send us an email to RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. I'll send it to you here in the comments, and we will send you your timestamp, okay? The live will be up on Instagram right away, and it will also be posted to YouTube in a couple of hours, okay? Yep, we're on live, so we can't answer your timestamp right now on email, so just give us a minute, okay? All right.
All right.
Thank you, everyone, so much.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
We're good. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. And again, if you are not following me yet on Instagram, come follow me on Instagram and on YouTube. That way you can rewatch the lives. Put on the little notification bell so that you know when I am going live. We also do have an email list that you can be added to so that you can get an email when we are going live. If you haven't already signed up for that, you can find that up in the link in my bio. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.